Aw.
Yeah?
You can't just drop that bomb and then we go right into stream, which we did.
Oh, no.
Would you like to drop that bomb right as we're starting?
I'm getting a dog on Wednesday. My grandmother passed away, and she has a little elderly Pomeranian who's about to come move in with me, and I'm going to take the best care of her. We're going to have such a good time.
Aww.
Oh my god. Everything about that makes my heart so happy.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, except for the whole, like, losing your grandmother, but, like...
We weren't close. This is sort of my way of, like... No, I mean, I know that sounds shitty, but this is sort of my way of sort of feeling some connection to her, because she and I didn't get on super great, but I figure if I can help love a creature that she similarly loved, and I can sort of, like, pass... I don't know, it just... Maybe that's stupid, I don't give a shit.
No, that's a lovely thing. It's a great sentiment.
Yeah.
Well, thank you.
All right. Well, now we've done all that. Hello, everybody. Welcome to our lovely Monday night game. We've been off for a couple of weeks. We've still got some folks down with the sickness, and they'll be back soon. So let's go around and introduce ourselves, shall we? I'll go first. Hi, I'm Seth Polanski. I am your DM, and it is my job to fuck you all. No, it's my job to make it a fun campaign. So, yeah. And I'm playing how many? 3 characters tonight, because 2 are out and you have an NPC. Hooray!
I believe in you.
Maudit.
Hi, everybody. I am Cloverbeat. I'm playing Maudit, your friendly neighborhood ne'er-do-well. And she's going to try not so very hard to not get arrested.
Okay. What the fuck did I miss?
I know, right? You're up, Ella.
Oh, I'm Ella Darling. Hello. I am playing the character Pepsi Maxton, a satyr bard. She has been out for a while. She got called back home to do this one last really great OnlyPans concert, and honestly, the concert turned into a residency. Things got a little crazy. I might have brought back some of Maudit's wares to my homeland just to share the fun goodness that I am encountering at school, just to show them all that I actually am learning things at school, like how to dose certain things properly. And so Pepsi's back. She doesn't know what the fuck happened, but she's here, and she's ready to fucking party.
Yay!
And learn, and do school projects and all that shit too. And cheerlead.
All right. Hiccup.
Oh, hi. I'm Kirsten, or Myriad, whatever you want to call me is fine. I am an artist as well as a new Twitch streamer now. I stream now. That's kind of cool. You can follow me. I'm almost at 100 followers. That's pretty dope. I am playing a bird. I'm just a bird. I'm playing Hiccup, the wizard. Hi. Me. I like to learn and read books, and Maudit tried to take my book, and I'm not gonna forget that.
Aww. Wait, what's your just for everybody following along at home? Where can we find you on Twitch?
Oh, Myriad_X.
Myriad_X.
Yes, Myriad_X is my username for all social media platforms. So if you want to find me, if you want to look at my art, if you want to follow me on Twitch, Myriad_X.
Sweet.
Excellent.
Oh, can I throw in my plug real quick?
Yeah, you can do it at the end too, but do it now while you're awake.
Ella Darling, that's true. EllaDarling.com, ELADarling.com will take you to my OnlyFans, and it is free to subscribe. And if you mention that you found me through this stream, I might send you a little something fun. Who knows? Just, be cool, be nice.
Excellent. All right, let's recap, shall we? Does anyone want to try recapping last game? I can do it if folks are a little recalcitrant.
Great word, by the way.
I think.
I've learned that word
dinner?
because. Okay.
Is that what we did? Did we have dinner?
No, you were in the house last time.
Yeah, we had dinner at the house.
I thought that was the game before.
Hold on.
Maybe, I don't know. And then we were told to go do a thing by the guy, and that there would be no backup, and if we died, there would be no trace to him.
That's accurate. Yes. Mayor
we went to-
Eleander.
Decrepit house.
Mm-hmm.
And the main entrance was actually at the opposite side of the house, and then we went in, and then there were rats,
Rodents of unusual size. Yes.
and then we fought some rats, and then we went to, I think, was it Theris or Hiccup or Mordit found a trapdoor, so we went down the trapdoor, and there was a note somewhere that said "Beyond and Skeletons." And we sure did find skeletons down in the little trapdoor basement.
Yes, you did.
We found quite a few, and we fought them.
I was really hoping they'd be cool.
There is the map where we left you guys off last time, and you are standing in a room filled with the bones of defeated skeletons. As you walk around, you can feel them crunching under your feet. And I think that's where we left off.
I'm collecting. If there's any cool bitchin' ones, I'm gonna collect them.
Sure. There were 7 or 8 just regular skeletons, and then there was one weird patchwork thing, big one that spewed acid at you guys. And that one was made up of the skeletons of humans, dogs, deer, all kinds of creepy shit.
Fuck, it's like a whole cool antiquity shop. Okay, I would like to collect. Can I roll for bitchin'?
Sure. You can roll with advantage for bitchin'.
Hell yeah.
What
do
are
I
you
roll
looking for?
bitchin'? I just want to find some bitchin' bones and maybe skulls that don't have acid on them.
Oddly enough, there appears to be no acid other than the acid that he belched out and hit a few of you with. So there's no acid left in the skeleton.
Okay. I feel like I was about to ask the caca question.
That's okay. Do you actually have D&D Beyond open so you can roll?
Yeah, I do.
Oh, okay.
What do you want?
I don't see a roll coming up yet, so.
Oh, I don't know what to roll for bitchin'.
You don't have to. Just roll a d20 twice and tell me what you want to find, because odds are good you're going to find it, because there literally are 8 skeletons.
The coolest looking bones and anything that seems like it might be unusual or stand out.
Okay, there. Now give me an investigation roll with advantage.
Oh. Well, I just... I don't know. Okay, investigation.
All right. You actually find it is a deer's, a buck's head that the skeleton had, and it's the whole head of the deer, and one of the antlers is intact. And it would
How
make
many
a...
points?
How many do you want there to be? 6-point buck.
Okay, that sounds cool. Sweet.
I always lose my shit whenever I see the Eric Tentacle icon. Thank you for that.
Aww.
Yeah. It would make a cool helmet, or, you could do something else with it, or you might even be able to sell it for some money.
Okay, sweet.
What else? Let me take a look around the room. I would like you magic-y people, that's mostly going to be Clover Bee and Myriad, to give me a roll for... give me an Arcana check.
18.
23.
All right, you both... as you're looking around the room, your eye is drawn to one of the scimitars that the creatures were wielding is fairly glowing with magic.
Can we go inspect it?
You may. Who's picking it up, or who's touching it?
The danger cutie.
I love how you just continually send your familiar to be killed. Nothing happens.
Okay, so it's been handled?
It's been handled.
Okay, next time I could also cast Mage Hand if you want.
Oh yeah, we have that. I have that too.
Oh wait, I think I also have that. Hold on. I do. Oh god.
I will use Mage Hand to pick it up.
There you
Wait,
go.
you think we're fucking burning a spell slot to save your
It's a
danger
cantrip, but you should be able to cast it for free whenever you want.
Yeah.
team? Really? Oh man. Yeah.
I forgot I'm a wizard. I'm sorry.
I forgot I'm a wizard. I'm sorry. There's the first clip of the evening. Oddly enough, engraved on the side is the magical sword of Bashman, granted Fortuna. So this is the thing that Star Cells got last week, or last time we played, because one of our viewers spent a bunch of bits and gave one of the players a magic item. So Tharis is probably going to have a magic scimitar for the next game.
I'm going to be like, oh, Theris, this looks like something you would probably really like. It'll really damage the opponents, even though you really already do a lot of damage as is, but you know, more damage never hurt.
She is very appreciative and thanks you profusely. I will add it to her character sheet after the game.
Is there anything else kind of around the room?
There are still all of those footlockers. You only broke into one before the skeletons came out.
Yeah, and I want to continue breaking into all of them.
Ooh, I do too. I would like to assist.
Yeah, go ahead and roll with advantage. Whoever wants to be doing it, and like you can't have double advantage, but Aurora's helping you too.
What are we rolling?
That's a good question.
Sleight of hand?
Yeah, probably, but hold on.
They're locked, right?
I mean,
Yeah, it's sleight of
I
hand.
have proficiency with thieves' tools.
Okay. Which means you can pick the lock. Oh, all right. Is Pepsi doing it?
I got a dirty 20. Yeah.
All right. So you opened the first one last time, and you found some silver pieces, if I'm not mistaken, correct?
Yes.
Yes.
All right. So let me get my little pencil out here, and let's make it purple because I like purple today. So you got that one. Let's say we're going to work our way back from here. I'll move Aurora up a little bit. There you go. All of you guys are just clustered around, helping each other pick the lock. There you go.
I'm whispering words of encouragement to Maudie and Pepsi.
All right. The first one actually has 2 daggers and a set of leather breeches.
Breeches.
Neither of those are useful to me. I didn't roll well.
Are the breeches like leather?
Yeah.
Are they,
I mean,
are they,
you know, probably a gold
sexy?
piece or 2.
Are they hot?
Sure. And if not, you could certainly alter them to be hot.
Ooh, I could prestidigitate that shit. Okay. If nobody wants these, I'm just wait.
They're kind of rock and roll.
I'm a satyr.
Yeah,
I don't think I can wear them.
You're wearing fur pants.
Good.
You know,
okay.
actually, I'm just picturing you now wearing like, with like fringe down the side laced leather things now.
I have to like cut a hole for my tail, I guess.
There you go.
I don't know. I'll think on it.
You can add them to
I
your
love it.
pack. Do what you want with them.
Love it.
All right, are we moving on to the next one?
Yes.
Who's rolling?
I attempted and did not roll well. Because
Ooh.
I'm not a sleight of hand person. I should pick it, but I don't know how to use my thieves' tools.
Got it. I would like Pepsi, Maudit, and Aurora to make me a dexterity check. Actually, a dexterity save.
Wait, which one? How do you do the save? Is that clicking the plus, your bonus, or clicking the?
It's the saving throw section in the top left.
Oh, got it. Dex, right?
Oh, that's very bad.
I had 21.
All right, and Aurora got an 18. Maudit,
Yes.
give me a Constitution save. So you take
And
2
then I
damage from the
realized-
poison dart, and what did you get in your con? All right, you are not poisoned.
That's cool. Also, guys, I do only have 4 hit points left.
Oh, okay. Oh, I feel like
So,
I used to be able to do something with that.
We got some potions last time.
I'm gonna cast Healing Word.
Oh, thank you.
And also, are my spell slots cool or not?
Whatever's been used should be used. I think you're out of bardic inspirations. I don't know if I marked them off last time.
Oh, okay. That's good to know.
How many did you have used? 2?
I don't know if it was 2 or 1 because I just hit Healing Word. I just hit cast on Healing Word, and I thought it populated, but I don't see anything.
I don't know what healing word does.
Here.
Or I should say,
1d4?
I don't know. I don't have it memorized.
Any creature I can see regains hit points equal to 1d4 plus my spellcasting ability modifier.
So once you cast the spell, you should let you roll 1d4. And your spellcasting ability modifier is charisma, right?
Okay, yeah, I just clicked it again, and now I have 3 slots taken, so I'm pretty sure I only used 1 spell slot. I had 2.
You can go ahead and
I'm gonna
unclick one.
Okay, well,
Just unclick it.
I should have 2 empty slots, which
Yes.
I do have now. But if I hit, maybe I hit this?
There we go.
There it is. Alright, you have 7 more hit
Oh,
points.
okay, good. I didn't have to roll, so just ignore my roll.
How does that do you?
Oh,
Right.
I'm almost all the way back up. I'm good.
Okay, cool.
Oh, to be a 2nd level character again.
I
no,
mean,
that's awful.
it's
I know, it
very
is
bad,
awful.
and I'm
Yeah.
very squishy.
You are pretty
Aw.
squishy. All right.
Alright.
Can everyone give me a perception check, please?
22.
Yeah, 11.
Excellent. All right, hold on.
17.
I gotta read this number here.
You keep asking for things I am not skilled in. Is there something I can lie to in here?
You're a wizard. Yeah, like you're a wizard in a dungeon, right? Like you cast the spell and then you're pretty much bad at everything else. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Whoever's-
oh my goodness.
Oh, thank you.
Oh,
Grazie.
Oh, yeah.
So many things
Damn.
happening.
Yay.
Shit, Canadian, Vamp.
Woohoo! Thank you very much, folks.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, everybody. Tactless Raccoon.
Woohoo! Hype
Tactless
train!
Raccoon.
Oh,
Holy shit.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yay!
Aw, that's so sweet. Thank you.
Yeah, thanks, folks. We really appreciate
Oh,
it.
Yeah.
And that actually gave me a time to read this thing. So whoever got higher than a 12, here's a faint moaning coming from the north.
Does it sound like it's an agony or pleasure or irritation?
Is there... No. I'm not going to ask that
Oh,
question.
it's a big cell phone right there.
Is it from where the skeletons originally came from?
It is.
Oh.
So right up in here is where it's coming from. It's still dark in there, by the way.
Oh, hold on.
Hiccup's gonna go and peek.
Does Hiccup have dark vision?
I don't, but I do have that light thingy. Remember that thingy I got like the
Oh, the
first-
pennant! You have the Strixhaven
Yeah.
pennant that sheds light.
Yeah, I have that.
So Hiccup,
It's
the little
10-foot
Kenku.
radius. Yeah, I'm just a little one.
So good. I Hiccup, the little Kenku bird, just pokes the little pennant in the door, and she's waving it around. It's a little Strixhaven pennant.
Hello?
Hello, anybody in here? And
Anyone in here? Anyone home? Hello?
really,
Hello?
this room looks like some sort of wine cellar. There's shoulder height wooden bottle racks on the west walls. You can't see. You can see on the map that there's stairs, but you can't actually see them. So there's 2 big chests, and on the left-hand side, sorry, 2 big crates on the right, and on the left-hand side are wine racks. Most of them appear to be empty,
Oh, they're empty.
and there's a lot of
I'm gonna be
smashed
like,
glass on the
Pepsi,
ground.
I think there's wine in here. Are you interested in wine?
Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah, I am. My sweet Kenku. I would like to go check it. Is there anything else in there?
Well, you can see up to about here. Oh, sorry. You can see up to about here with Hiccup's pennant that's shining light into the room. You get this as you approach the door. You and Hiccup both get the faint scent of brine and seawater.
Seawater.
Can I prestidigitate a light further inside?
It's an effect that will go away quickly, right?
But it'll happen for a moment, right?
Wait, can you prestidigitate a torch?
Yeah.
I'm just curious.
Can I call out and be like, is anyone in there?
I'm just gonna send Erica in.
Send our sacrifice in.
Send the sacrifice in. All right, go ahead and send Erica in.
She does have dark vision. And better perception than I do.
And how do you communicate with her? Can you communicate with her?
Telepathically.
All right. She walks into the room and she confirms that almost all of the bottles, there's maybe one or two that look intact on the shelves. The big crates are sealed, and in the middle of the floor, in the middle of the room, is a suit of plate mail armor with a long sword.
Is it like empty and separated in a way that is obviously not filled, or could it contain a body?
Yeah.
It actually looks to be in half decent condition, but it is banged up and beaten, and your pest grub poison danger cutie reports back to you that it looks like it would make for some good eating.
Does she eat plate mail?
No, she eats living things.
She eats carrion.
Oh, okay.
Or like formerly living things. Okay, so there's something either actively dying or recently dead in there.
Does it smell? I mean, it smells briny.
Well, I'm not even gonna make you roll for that. There is underneath the brine. There's the scent of rotting flesh.
Okay. Prestidigitation. I can cast that as many times as I want.
Yep, and I meant to bring it up, so let me confirm. I want to make sure it'll actually do that, the thing with the torch.
It says that I can light, I can instantaneously light or snuff out a candle, a torch, or a small campfire. So if there are any torches or anything flammable in there that I could light?
You might have a torch in your backpack.
Yeah, but I could just light that.
There does not appear to be anything in the room that I guess you could try lighting one of the crates on fire, but who knows what's in it.
Wait, what if I light a torch?
You could light a torch and use your mage hand to light the other torches in the room.
Exactly. I would like to do that.
So you've got a torch lit. You use your mage hand, and the torch is floating in the room. There don't appear to be any other torches in the room.
Well, I just want to reach let me just illuminate the far corners just to get a little bit of a glimpse.
Sure. As it approaches the northwest wall of the room, there appears to be a set of stairs that go down, and you hear that moaning again, and it sounds almost human.
Okay. Did you call out already? Did you already call out to them?
Yeah, I called out to see if anyone was in there.
You did not get a response.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm gonna walk in near the danger cutie, so it illuminates the room a little bit more with my pennant.
All right, go ahead. Put your characters where you want them to be.
Uh-oh, this sounds...
No, it's not combat.
Okay.
I would have not said it's not combat if it's, yeah.
I'm gonna
Normally when a DM is like, yeah, make sure you have your characters where you want to be, it usually means combat's about to start.
Right? It's like there's gonna be an area of effect, and we need to see if you're gonna be in it.
Yeah. All right. You actually see the rest of the north wall is lined with wine rack type stuff, and again, most of it's smashed. If you want to take a search, you can. And on the eastern side of the room is a set of stairs that is not wooden. Appears to be carved into the rock below the house, and it goes down into the darkness. And from the darkness, you hear pretty clearly someone, it sounds like a human, moaning in pain. And you catch that scent of brine and salt water again.
Can I investigate the plate mail or whatever it is?
Sure.
Just like look for items or whatever.
Go ahead, give me
an
investigation check.
I also want to investigate the plate mail and
23.
the boxes.
All right, so
I have 17.
we'll move to you for the boxes, Ella. With the plate mail, I mean, you're a Kenku wizard, right? You really don't know what to do with plate mail, but you are smart enough and educated enough to understand that a set of plate mail is pretty expensive, and this one looks like it's in decent shape. But you might have to, carve out the human that died in it. Recently, by the way.
I feel like Maudit would be a very good person to carve out a body from armor. I feel like she's done that before. I don't know why.
I can instantaneously clean or soil an object. So would cleaning the object mean, like with prestidigitation?
I don't think I'm gonna say no. You can't prestidigitate a dead body out of its armor.
I mean, you gotta like slurp it out first.
I'm sorry. Can I hear that word again, please?
Nope. You gotta clip it yourself.
It's like when you get cranberry sauce out of the can.
Exactly.
Okay.
And then prestidigitation will just kind of like scrub the inside for you.
Well, that's maybe not the worst. If we get all the things out and we can pile the plate mail into like a 1 cubic foot section, or even 2, I could cast it twice.
I mean, Theris says she can fit most of it in her pack, and she's not fussed about carrying it.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I guess we can take like 5 to 10 minutes just to
Clean it.
yeah, to get the cranberry sauce out of the can,
Yeah. I mean, I feel like a lot of us have the same cantrips because, let's be honest, they're very useful. So between 2 or 3 of us all casting prestidigitation, it shouldn't take that long.
Yep.
Is anyone here religious? Do we have anyone? Do we have like a...
Theris, like, literally looks at you and says, "No, religion sucks." I know what her merits and flaws are. Let me look. I actually have the character sheet open right now.
Is it Senzan somehow related to the Church of Ilmater?
Yeah.
She has said that, but in discussions with her, they've mostly ended with, "It's complicated, my relationship with the church."
Okay, I'm just saying, if someone wants to, like... I don't know if lost rights is the right thing.
Oh, I was going to say, so no one's going to be offended if I used, like, a spoon to scoop it out.
Erica is nudging your leg, and you get the sense through the telepathic link that she wouldn't mind a meal right now.
She's hungry. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Hold up, real quick. I'm just gonna say, to whatever soul was lost here, I hope may your memory be a blessing to those who loved you, and thanks for the cool shit, bro.
And may you provide sustenance for our danger, cutie.
Oh, yes.
And then I kind of just like nudge Erica forward with my boot into the belly of the chest plate.
Are you watching, or are you turning away when the sucking, chomping sounds start?
I will watch. I doubt others will.
Hiccup's gonna watch and kind of take notes.
I'm gonna watch just kind of with a, like, like, I don't want to watch, but I can't look away, and she is so cute. She makes devouring and desecrating a corpse just so adorable and charming.
It's the bow.
It's the bow.
No, it's totally
the bow. Yeah.
Yeah, there it is again. You all get the sense that, pests were magically created by the Witherbloom, and this is a lot of what Witherbloom is about. They're about, birth, life, death, and the grand circle, and it's really messy.
It's messy. But Erica's not messy. Erica's just cute.
Yeah.
Did Pepsi want to check out the crates and stuff?
Yep.
Yes, I do. I rolled a 17 investigation. We're not rolling with
So-
advantage anymore, right?
But there is something in them. They are sealed tight though. They're big wooden crates nailed shut with iron nails.
Okay, so just like nailed shut.
They are
Not
nailed
like
shut.
Magic shut.
Who's trying to open them? No, they're just nailed shut.
Well, we already learned that I should not try to smash something open.
Let me see.
I
What's in my
imagine
inventory?
Varys probably has like a crowbar.
I feel like when it comes to opening chests that may or may not have wine in them, Pepsi probably like, this isn't her second or even third rodeo.
No, it is not.
Can I roll to try to open them?
Theras will hand you. She does indeed have a crowbar in her pack. She will hand it to you, or she'll help you. Whatever, she'll assist. Give me a straight ol' strength check with advantage.
Shit. Okay.
Oh, that's
this is-
funny. Go ahead.
I'm trying to roll strength, but my overlay, my D&D Beyond overlay, is right over the top of strength. Is there? Yeah. Can you do it for me?
Here, I'll just roll a d20.
What's your modifier?
I can't even see because the stupid dice are in the way.
That's crazy.
Oh wait, never mind. I got it.
Okay, you go. You ahead and roll it. Mm-mm.
Advantage, right?
With advantage, you got a 13. All right.
Oh,
You got a 13 twice in a row.
yeah. Hold up. I'm gonna try this one. If I get another 13, I'm refreshing. No. Okay. I just wasted 17. That's cool.
It's
Okay,
all right.
so yeah.
Your DC was 12, so. I mean, again, second level characters. I'm not gonna destroy you with this. The first one opens up, and there are all kinds of leather goods in it. You note several suits of leather armor, and it's all military. It's all weapons and armor equipment stuff. So you've got leather. There's several suits of leather armor. There are quivers. There are shields. There's even a leather helmet.
Okay, you said it's military. Is there a particular like? I'm not really sure how the military-industrial complex
Yes.
works here. Which military?
There is
Or is it just the one?
There is a lizard-looking hand holding a lightning bolt emblazoned on all of it.
Do any of us recognize that? And can we roll?
What, Aurora?
She comes over and looks at it. She says, "That's really weird. Why would that be here? That is the sigil of a clan of lizard folk that live way to the north. Why would that be here? They've been at war with humans and orcs. They've been at war with everybody for as long as I can remember."
Are they particularly? If we get caught with their shit in our inventory, is that going to spell bad news for us?
Well, I mean, people here would want to know why we were a member of a lizard folk army, or and if we encounter lizard. Go ahead.
They said that this place is like for smuggling and stuff, so maybe it's stolen goods that they're smuggling.
That is a safe assumption.
That's a good point.
That's probably why it smells briny. Downstairs is probably like a hidden cove.
Hmm.
And the
Do we
second
have the
one.
ability? Oh, yeah.
Go ahead.
Do we have the ability to like just load this stuff up and take it with us?
I mean, you can try to carry some of it. Do you want to take it with you now? It might weigh you down. Like the plate mail, Theras could probably carry that without much effort, but that's
Would
probably
it be
for
worth
her.
it? Like I figure these are all. If this is leather goods, then they're probably not worth that much.
I mean, what does leather armor cost? I don't have it up in front of me.
No idea.
Here, let's find out.
I don't know, but I can't even wear it, so it's not useful to me.
Yeah, I'm never gonna prove that character class wearing armor ever. Inventory
not?
management. Because of this, like, she gets a
I was
pirate.
broken.
Yeah, I trust her to play the character well. It is a homebrew that was published, and it's a little overpowered, like worse than Artificer, which is an official. Anyway.
Yeah. I was gonna say I can't wear armor either, so I don't have any on me.
I don't know if I can. I mean,
Okay,
again, I do have fur legs.
You are wearing leather armor, I think.
No. Well,
There you go.
is this armor better than my armor?
It's about the same. Now, that said, each suit of leather armor is about 10 or 15 gold pieces, so there's 3 of them. You're looking at, like, probably 50 gold pieces for all of the armor in that sack.
And what's in the second box?
You open it up, and you catch a glint of steel inside. And it is stacked with oiled short swords and long swords.
Oh, yeah.
And I will just tell you, let's see, longsword. Does anybody know off the top of their head what that costs?
No.
Nope.
So
What, that
longswords
costs
cost
$10?
15 gold pieces. So there's 10 of each. So you're looking at 150 gold pieces for 10 longswords if you wanted to pick them up and carry them.
If we leave it here until hopefully we come out, or I don't even remember getting here. How hard is it to get back here?
It's about a 2-hour walk, maybe 3 hours if you're loaded down with armor and weapons.
Yeah,
Okay.
only a couple miles away from the town we were in.
Okay.
And
I'm
remember,
gonna
so
leave this here.
you've only been in this haunted house for a couple hours. You know, you arrived right after midnight. You had a battle with some rodents of unusual size. You made your way down the stairs into the cellar, and you had a battle with some skeletons. Actually, you took a short rest, so a half hour there, and then went down the stairs. And that's where we are now. So it's maybe 2 in the morning.
Is there? I don't think I have anything for this, but does anyone have anything that we could maybe like just pile this all up in one kind of like little corner and like change how it looks in case someone else comes through? I don't think prestidigitation really works like that.
No. I mean, Theris tells you that, I could carry more of it if we come back through, but I'd rather not walk around carrying all this stuff. And
Yeah, I want to come back for it.
Aurora looks at you and says, who else is going to come here?
I don't know. I mean, obviously these people already came here.
True.
It's not like it's an abandoned cave that's been newly discovered after millennia.
Well, I mean, it's an abandoned house that everybody in the village thinks is haunted, and nobody wanted to come here, so the mayor sent us.
Okay, fair. Yeah, let's just leave this shit and come back for it.
All right.
Can we go down the stairs?
You may.
Yeah.
All right,
Oh,
so...
do you guys want me to stealth ahead and check it out?
Well, if you want to.
I've got a +5 stealth.
Yeah, and remember, you hear all the slurping noises from the danger cutie.
Oh. Okay, so...
She's gonna be so fat and happy.
All right, I want everybody to move their characters. This stairway is going to take you over here. Oh, danger cutie stays there. So, the
Wait, where are
stairway
we
takes
going?
you over here.
Where is it?
Down below.
Oh, got it. Okay.
And who's going down? Pepsi.
I'm,
All right, give me
I'm stealthing first.
give me a stealth check.
18.
Excellent. Where are you going? Show me where you're going.
I'm gonna kind of like sneak around this corner and see what I behold.
All right.
Does it seem like the moans of pain are coming from any specific direction?
Give me a perception check, Pepsi.
16.
They seem to be coming from the east. And by the way, I'm assuming... Do you have dark vision? You don't, right?
I don't think I do.
All right, so are you carrying a torch while stealthing, or did you hand your torch to someone?
Fucking hell. Stealthing sucks without dark vision. What's the fucking point? There's no light down here, I presume is what you're saying?
There is no light down here.
I'm just gonna scooch right back up and see if Erica would like to take this one.
As you approach the top of the stairs, you still hear the squelching, chomping sounds coming from the suit of armor.
Well, it's very dark, and turns out I can't see in the dark. So, do you guys think I should light a torch? Yeah.
Hold on for a second. I think Aurora has something that will help, because I knew this was going to be a problem, and Aurora is my Deus Ex Machina.
Perfect.
Let me just check. Spells. She looks at you, Pepsi, and she says, "May I?" And she's reaching out for your forehead.
Oh, yes, please.
She utters something in a strange language, and purple lights fly from her fingertips and sort of circle your head. And there's like these little orbs of purple floating your head that shed very, very dim light in like a 10-foot radius.
Okay. Thank you. That was awesome. I really appreciate that. It's good looking out. Okay, then. I'm going to slowly, stealthily come down this way.
Aurora's coming with you because she says it's only a 60-foot radius. So she's going to come with you.
But it is 60-foot radius?
She has to be within 60-foot radius of you for the spell to keep going.
But the light is a 10-foot radius.
That's correct. And she says, well, I can make them brighter, but I didn't want to alert people of our presence. I just want to make sure you don't fall into like a crack and fall into the ocean or something.
Hey, that's really cool of you, and I appreciate you, and I'm really glad that you're our roommate. Come along. And I lightly link arms with her, but my left arm, is she left-handed or right-handed? She's not a fighter.
She's ambidextrous, actually.
Oh, perfect. Then yeah, I'm right-handed, so I have my rapier kind of ready to pull out. I think it's my rapier. And then just sort of link arms with her so we don't get...
Cool. Yeah. She's happy to do it. She's happy to be on a little adventure with her roomie.
Also, I just thought it might make her feel good.
Yay.
Okay.
And where are you? Show me where you're going. I'll just move Aurora to follow.
Let's go here and tell me if I've seen anything in this space.
Give me a perception check.
Ooh, 14.
Let me go back and get the game log up. 14? All right.
Hey, Aurora, do you perceive anything right now?
You roll high enough. Once you hit level 3, the DCs will probably all bump up to 15.
Oh, okay. DCs are generally, what, 12 now?
For easy stuff. Okay. You look down and you see 2 sets of humanoid footprints that appear to be dragging something. And that moves off to the west. So I will draw it in right here. Oop.
Man, I miss being a ranger. It was so much easier.
That's where the tracks seem to go.
Okay, then slowly following along.
Okay.
Now, if I move myself too far and you're like, oh, wow, you just walked directly into a...
Aurora's walking with you. I'm just a little behind. I'm trying to run everything, so...
No, that's close.
All right. The moans seem to be getting stronger.
All right, then slowly... I'm going to check out what's in this little crevice up here.
Okay. There does not appear to be anything in that little crevice. It's just a natural occurring thing in the rock.
Okay. Well, then we're just going to keep going this way. And how big is each square here?
It's still 5 feet.
It is 5 feet, okay. Then I'm going to come...
As soon as you round this corner, you see a faint light coming from off in the distance over here. Sort of faint light like that, back in here.
Okay. We're going to scooch stealthily ever closer.
All right. There appears to be some iron bars set into the wall and a humanoid form on a cot.
Are they restrained?
You can't tell from here.
Is there anybody else in the room that I can see?
There is no one in the room that you can see.
Okay. Is it, if I were to move further in, would there be more likelihood that I would see someone?
Yes, there would.
Then I'm going to stealthily creep just a little bit more forward.
It appears to be a human male with blonde hair.
Can I see anyone else in the room where I'm at now?
No, and as you've approached this room and this individual, this person is obviously moaning in pain.
Okay.
Pepsi, you would know also that when we were given the descriptions of Nedrick and Odvar, we were told that one was a redhead and one was a blonde.
Okay. Which one was?
I think Nedrick is blonde.
Good memory, by the way.
She writes everything
Thank
down.
you.
It's scary.
I write,
Really,
I write everything down.
Thank you
It's
so much
scary.
for doing that. I really do appreciate that. Okay, well, is it Nedrick? Is it?
I mean, you don't know. Are you gonna ask him?
As long as my stealth is holding up, I'm just going to creep a little bit more forward and see if I do notice anybody else in this room.
Give me a perception check. I'll roll for Aurora as well.
Son of a bitch. Well, that's an 8. I don't see shit.
Let's see if Aurora gets anything. So Aurora rolled a 19, and she says she doesn't see anything.
Alright. Well, then I'm going to head right over. Oh, hello. I'm going to go check out Sackboy.
All right, Aurora comes with you, and are you talking to him? What are you saying?
Hey, well, first of all, can I see if he's restrained from this distance?
He is not. He just appears to be in incredible pain. Like, from here, you can see that he has, his wrists are all scabbed up. He's obviously been manacled. Quite likely he's been tortured.
From this distance,
he's
can
a
I
mess.
recognize who he is?
I mean, you don't know exactly who. You didn't get a description. You just know one guy's a blonde. If it is Nedrick, he matches that description. A blonde male.
Okay, then I'm going to approach him and make sure that he's aware of our presence so he doesn't get spooked and scream or something. Well, he's already moaning, so whatever. But I'm gonna say, hi.
As soon as you open your mouth, he jerks and looks at you and squeezes up against the wall, and he's obviously in terror. He's like, "Who are you? What do you want?"
What happened?
Told
to
you everything I
and
know.
What's your name? What's your name?
Why? Who wants to know?
Hi, I'm Pepsi Maxton. I'm kind of a big musician back where I come from. You may have heard of me. It's okay if you haven't. But yeah, hi, I'm Pepsi. What's your name?
I just want to set the stage. You have just in a dark room in a dungeon. You've introduced yourself as a rock star to someone who's been tortured for the last few weeks. He looks at you like you have 3 heads. He's just like, I'm Nedrick.
You are Nedrick. Hi. Well, as I said, I'm Pepsi. What happened, Nedrick? Are you doing okay? You don't seem like you're doing okay.
Can you get me out of here? Can you open that door?
Probably. I'm not making any promises, but I'm sure we can handle it. Out of character, real quick.
Sure.
Who are these people and why? Like, I missed what are
Sure.
their goals.
Go ahead.
Nedrick was the one who we were first told to look for when we came here by I guess he's like our upperclassman.
Okay.
In regards to finding out what happened to the wave dancer, the ship that Theros was on. And then when we got here, we met with the mayor, and it seems like Nedrick was one of the mayors, like he was an employee of the mayor's.
He's an informant for the
like
crown.
A spy, yeah.
Okay. Do we generally have good feelings towards him or bad?
I mean, you've been asked to find him by both a senior classman who is a member of the Lorehold College, who Theros really wants to impress. And you've also been asked to find him by the mayor, who would like to know what information this individual has to, stop whatever espionage is going on against the town and the city and the realm.
I guess the purpose of my asking that is, would Pepsi approach this person thinking, oh shit, we found the person we're looking for, let's make sure he's okay? Or would she approach him like, oh, this is possibly persona non grata and...
No, she would definitely want, I'm saying I would, as a human being, Seth, would want to approach this person and be like, are you okay? Can we get you out of here?
Okay, is this person, could you consider, since they're not manacled, could you consider what they're doing right now a short rest?
What they're doing?
Yeah, because they're laying down, they're moaning, but they're laying down in a bed.
You would have to take like a half an hour that he's not being tortured and let him get like real sleep that's not on a shitty cot.
Okay. Then I'm not going to sing a song to try to make him feel better.
Aurora
right.
says, turns to you and says, I mean, between me, you and Maudit, I'm sure we can pick that lock.
Can I message Pepsi?
Sure.
Would I be able to do that? 'Cause
Absolutely.
I know what kind of direction she headed in. Is everything okay? Do you need us to come down? Did you find anything?
And that happens in her brain, right? In your voice.
Yes.
So
Can
in your
I
voice, you're
respond?
hearing Hiccup.
Yes, you can respond.
His name is Nedrick, is that right?
Yes.
We found Nedrick. He's being tortured. He's the source of the moans. He needs some help.
Which way did you go? Did you go left or right?
Go left all the way to the back once you come down the stairs.
And then I will motion to the rest of the party. Okay, come on. They found him.
They all join you.
Boop, 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 boop.
You can take Danger Cutie with you. It's been long enough that it's done slurping down all the remains.
She done slurping.
Sorry, somebody in my neighborhood is like blaring bass heavy music, so I have my mic muted.
All good. I didn't hear a peep of it, so. All right, you're all in the room now, and Nedrick is getting a little more excited. He's, please help me. I've been held prisoner here, and I've been being tortured by those pirates.
Wait, he's not locked up, right?
He's behind metal bars that go all the way to the ceiling and the floor, and there's a break in it with a little metal door. That's locked.
Okay, I missed that. For some reason, I was thinking the metal bars were for like chaining someone to. I didn't think of it as a door. Okay, yeah.
They're not spreader bars.
I just put my spreader bar away in my armory in my closet. It's next to my machete and my dagger and my sword. I'm not joking.
I didn't think you were.
So, I have one last spell slot. It says I have two, but I actually don't have them. I could cast Healing Word on him and maybe get him feeling a little bit better, but then I'm out of spell slots.
That's a very generous gesture. He would probably appreciate that.
I just want to ask the group, like, do you guys think, just huddle, should I cast Healing Word on him? Like, we want to bring him back and he's in a lot of pain.
Yeah, I feel like he's
No.
kind of in rough shape though.
No.
No. Okay. If he's gonna be if we have to take him with us, and he's gonna be moaning, we might as well just put on a fucking, like, I don't know, like, disco celebration everywhere we go. Like, this guy's gonna fucking, myself can't handle this.
Does Aurora have any like healing word or anything?
She doesn't, but she volunteers one of her potions of healing.
If we come back for all the goods we found upstairs, we can definitely replace that, no problem.
Yeah.
I'd be fine sacrificing that if you guys are cool with it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd rather do that than, kill my last spell slot.
Yeah. I would rather personally live. And I think that is more likely if you have spell slots.
Agreed.
Aurora just
Okay.
looks at you and says, "We've got to teach you some more empathy." And she walks forward and she hands her potion to Nedrick through the bars and says, "Here, drink this. It'll make you feel better." As she reaches through the bar, he makes some sort of religious symbol and spits on the ground, and he doesn't really want to touch her hand.
See, he's an asshole.
Okay, Nedrick, you're very much a choosing beggar right now. Do you want to live and get out of here, or do you want to be a religious prick? Because the choice is yours. It doesn't matter to me. I've got shit to do. I've got plenty of shit to do.
She travels with you?
Yeah,
Look,
she's our friend
she's
and
our-
our roommate.
She's our crew, so if you have a problem with her, you have a problem with me. And I suggest you let that one marinate.
He considers for a second, and reality sort of sets in, and he says to Aurora, thank you, and he takes the potion.
And then
Potion manners as well, it turns out.
either Pepsi or Aurora, I'm assuming the door's locked.
Mm-hmm. So who would like to unlock that? The DC is a little higher for this one, so.
What are we rolling? Sleight of hand?
Yep.
I got a +6, so fuck it, why not? Beans. Well, that's a 9. Nope.
I was gonna say, could Aurora assist since she's also proficient?
Well, she'll just check, and if anybody else wants to help now. So I'm assuming everyone's gonna help her. And let's see what she gets. She got a 23.
Aurora is just our MVP.
She's killing it.
I built her to be all those things that you guys weren't terribly good at. Like, some of you are really good at it, but because I know there's going to be times where, you need a language comprehended.
What a benevolent DM you are.
Or a light.
A kind and generous god.
Right. So with a click and a pop, and the irony of the Dampier that Nedrick didn't really want to trust, it dawns on him that this person basically gave him a healing potion and got him out of prison, whether she's half vampire or not.
Yeah, maybe don't be such a bigot next time.
He looks a lot better. His wrists are sort of healing. They look like old scars now. He's steady on his feet, and he says, "Look, do you have an spare weapon or anything? I'll help if there's any fighting. I really need to get back to town."
We can give him a weapon from upstairs, right?
Yeah, I also have
I have some daggers I'm literally never gonna use.
Yeah.
He's happy to accept them.
Can I look around the room?
Sure.
Investigate, see if there's anything around.
Absolutely.
Natural 20.
Natural 20, huh? That's hilarious.
Yeah.
There is a corpse hidden under some rotting, they're rolled up carpets in the corner. And there is a corpse under there with there's something under him. You're not sure you could get it out yourself, Hiccup, but it looks like a leather bag.
Is Mage Hand strong enough to help with that?
Nope.
I
Can
go
I ask
over and help.
Theris, or...
Theris flexes, walks over, and let's see what she gets. Pepsi, would you like to help Theris?
I would love to help Theris.
Excellent. Where is it? I literally need... there it is. Well, I will roll with blah, blah, blah.
Also, how dare you? I've been working out. I could totally lift heavy things up.
Theris agrees with you, but says, perhaps I'm just a little bit stronger. A little bit. She got a 17, and she pulls out what looks to be a leather sack.
Oh. Gimme.
That's a nice sack, Theris.
Aurora looks at it and says, "This might be magical."
I'm gonna look at it. And I am going to cast Identify, but because I'm an Order of the Scribes wizard, it only takes 1 minute.
All right. Nedrick is walking around, sort of just working the kinks out, and everybody else is just hanging out while Hiccup stares intently at a leather sack.
Hey, Nedrick, do you know anything about this? Was this here when you got here?
I didn't notice anything in the room. I was in too much pain. They kept trying to get answers out of me. Have you seen Have you seen any lizard men?
Have you?
Well, that's who was trying to get information from me.
How many of them were there? How many discreet lizard men did you see?
I don't know. At least 5 or 6. At least. My eyes were pretty much bruised shut after a while.
Okay.
They wanted to know who hired you. Before I go any further, why are you here?
You ask a lot of questions for someone who is benefiting from a lot of benevolent goodwill. I don't see how that's exactly your business because
give me an intimidation roll.
Oh,
We're just simple students.
What's it to you?
That's a 22. The fuck is it to you, Nedrick? Nedrick.
All right. He is utterly cowed by you, and go ahead. I'll give you 2 questions that he will answer, like, completely and utterly honestly, before he starts to think maybe I shouldn't say this. He is a spy, right? Like, if you're trying to get a spy to divulge information.
Right. I'm gonna leave this up to the group to help decide what those 2 questions are.
Oh shit! I feel like this would have been a good time for Star Cells to be here.
I mean, we could ask what happened to the wave dancer.
Yeah. That's definitely one of the questions.
All right, think about that one, and I'll give you Nedrick's answer to that. It went down after being attacked by the sea ghost.
Okay, I'm not asking
a
a
follow-up question.
The fuck is the sea ghost?
Yeah,
Well,
okay, so I was gonna ask that, but I was afraid that it'd be the thing where it's like you ask a genie, you know, like.
No, he'll follow up on that. The sea ghost is a pirate smuggler's vessel crewed primarily by lizard folk.
Oh, hence his current situation. Gotcha.
Wait, so the existence of a sea ghost implies that there once was either sea woman or seaman.
Quiet from the background.
It's fine. I appreciated it.
I did too.
I don't know what the second. You guys know a lot more about what this quest is, and
I'll be honest. No, I don't.
You've basically completed the quest, except for getting him back to town safely.
Where the fuck is this friend?
Oh yeah, that's another question. Where's your
That's a good
friend?
one.
Advar's dead. He didn't make it.
Was he wearing plate mail?
Not that I'm aware of. I mean, last I
Okay,
saw him, he
good.
was wearing, yeah.
Wait,
Why?
What was he wearing?
No reason.
Sailor's clothes? I mean, we were posing as deckhands on the Dancing Wave.
Well,
Why are we on the Dancing Wave?
That's the ship that Theris was on. That
Yeah, but I said why.
we were gathering information. We do work for the Crown.
what kind of information?
I can't tell you that. I can only tell Eleander. Everybody give me an insight check.
That sounds like a bitch-ass answer, guy
No
whose name I
shit.
don't know.
Well, that's a
Man,
fucking
Ellie, you're rolling
5.
for shit tonight.
I know.
17.
I had a good roll. I had a good run.
All right. Maudit and Hiccup. Hiccup got a 17?
Yeah.
All right. Maudit and Hiccup sort of come to the realization lizard men on the smuggling vessel. Upstairs are crates marked with the sigil of their nation that's perpetually been at war with everyone else around. Odds are pretty good that this guy was looking for information about troop movements, potential attacks, and what's going on with the lizard tribes.
All right. Well, is there anything that you can tell us that we don't have to like coerce out of you? Like, is there anything that just in goodwill is, the people who are saving you that you want to maybe let us know?
Yeah, I've never been left alone for longer than an hour or two, so we should really get out of here.
Onwards and
Oh, I
upwards.
have one more question.
Yeah,
me a
can we,
reason
let's
to
do it while we
save
walk.
you.
What's this bag also? You didn't tell me what the bag was.
It Hiccup, after a minute of concentrating furiously on a leather sack, holds it up and goes, "Ooh, it's a bag of holding!"
Yeah. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. Should we run and throw all this shit upstairs into the bag of holding?
Yeah.
Is there anything inside of it?
Yeah, well, is there
Check
anything inside of
inside.
it?
So you shake it and you
Not how
don't
they
hear
work,
anything,
guys.
and you turn it upside down, and like a butterfly pinned to the inside of a small folder falls out, like some little rocks, and like a copper piece. It's like upending some.
piece.
Yeah, there you go, copper piece.
Oh, also, actual question. What happens to the rest of the crew of the? I'm getting mixed signals about what the name of the ship is. The dancing wave.
Wave dancer?
Wave dancer.
Yes, it's both. Fuckers. I can't remember the goddamn name of the ship.
Yeah, what
So
happened to the
he
rest of
tells
the
you what
crew?
the actual name is. It is the Dancing Wave, and he looks at you very seriously and tells you that they were either put to the sword or jumped overboard during the attack. I can't tell you. Most of them were just slaughtered in front of me after the battle.
So why didn't they kill you?
They attacked this ship because Oddvar and I were on it.
Ooh, they knew you're not very good spies.
Sounds
then,
like
huh?
you're a shit
Yeah.
spy.
Could you make sure you don't do that when you're hanging out with us?
I will do my best.
Sounds like your best isn't really good.
Apparently not.
We
Just
should
bully
go
the
back
torture
upstairs.
guys.
I know, right? I'm like, wow, all right.
Well, what do you guys want to do? Do you want to head back upstairs and just load all that shit in the bag of holding now that we have it, and then we don't have to worry about it later?
Remind me what our reward was for finding this guy, because I'm not really seeing a reason why we should rescue him.
We get to keep everything that we found and sell it.
Wait, can't we just fucking do that anyway?
Yeah, because he wouldn't know if we died, because he said if we died, he wasn't sending backup, so we could just take it and leave this guy here, because he is a little bit racist. So.
Yeah.
Or it could be your opportunity to teach him that Dampiers aren't all bad.
Yeah, you know what? That's not really our job to teach him not to be a bigot. That's really something. That's a journey he can go on his own.
It feels like that would be his self-realization right before he died of like, wow, maybe I shouldn't have been racist.
We
You
get to
really
read
are
the
mean,
books.
Migrant Boy.
We get to
Yeah.
read the books.
You get to read the books.
I don't think he's gonna let us read the books if we don't bring them back.
Are we the mean ones? Because he was just super racist twice in a row towards our roommate, and I don't really feel like it's mean to tell someone who's being a bigot to like shove it.
You gotta
I mean,
bully the bullies, man.
Well, I mean, in
Wait.
his defense, right? In his defense, in this society, Dampiers are usually pretty evil. So,
Okay, well, that's what a lot of racists say. So, not a great comeback there. Let me take a look at the map.
Did we need something from the books? Or are we just nerds?
there were potentially, Hiccup is looking for spells she can copy into her spell book.
Cupcake spells.
Okay, not that I'm advocating for splitting the party. I'm just gonna say, like, I think between Hiccup and I, like, Hiccup's a bodybuilder. I can mage hand some shit. I feel like we could probably, like, she and I could just go and, like, handle this. It's like 2 crates and some plate mail. Like, it's not.
It will all fit in a bag of holding. You put whatever you want. That bag of holding will hold all that shit, and you can take it back to Strixhaven with you, whatever.
How long is it gonna take it? Like, reasonably, if she and I just kind of, like, dash up
10
and, like,
minutes.
just handle.
And
If we have a third person, will it take less? More hands?
yeah, Nedrick will help, and he tells you, like, we're gonna leave through whatever way you came in. The only exit I know of to this place, besides the one you guys came in, you didn't come in by sea, right?
No.
So they don't leave me alone for. No. I don't know what's going on. I wonder if Kelly's doing something inside. Let me look at my stats real quick. So it looks like we're live. Can somebody check again?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, I can see us.
I've got a fucking ad.
Okay.
I've got an ad for
All right.
an
Yep.
SUV in the snow.
I don't know what happened, but we auto came back. I didn't do anything. So we're going to take our little 10-minute break, and we'll be back in uno momento. So take care, folks, and don't speak until I turn off the desktop audio.
Speak.
Shut at you. Intermission.
No, that's not big enough. No, that's not big enough either. That's more like it. We're delighted to have you with us. To add to your enjoyment, we're all wound up to bowl you over at intermission time with live wire service at our snack bar, where you'll find a tempting variety of favorite foods and beverages. Now it's showtime, folks. And you can be sure it's the best show in town. Your continued patronage is very, very welcome.
Who's setting up shop? We got a cleric paladin who is also setting up shop. We're going to call our consortium Praetor's Haberdashery Consortium. We don't sell hats.
Is we don't sell hats part of the name?
No, I just thought I'd clarify.
Oh,
I like it better if it was part of the name. Yeah, me too.
Oh,
that would be very funny.
I'm the head of it, so like we could add that to the name.
Yeah, we will then. We're gonna have shirts made. I gotta get their portraits all put together, and we're gonna have merchandise.
Oh my god!
This is gonna be awesome.
Raiders Haberdashery Consortium. Parentheses. We don't sell hats.
I would buy one of those shirts.
It's intermission. Rise and stretch time. Time to refresh yourself and visit our snack bar. Got a yen for hot popcorn? Your favorite soft drinks are sparkling cold. The juicy Frank sizzling hot. There's delicious coffee, freshly brewed, and all kinds of ice cream and candy to tempt you. Showtime will be announced loud and clear to get you back to your car in time. So stretch your legs. Come to the snack bar now.
They don't really apply to level 0 characters.
They don't? Okay. All right. So then I won't grab them. I thought that crit might be that extra one. Okay. So here's the regular damage. Oh, say good night, Francis. Oh, that's Chip. Oh. Oh, I'm sorry, Chip.
Suck it, Chip.
Whoops. I thought
I'm sorry, sir. This is a private mountain.
But I only wanted it.
This mountain is reserved for patrons.
But
it's a supply depot for all sorts of good things, which people can get at the snack bar. Like soft drinks, candy bars of all kinds, delicious popcorn, and refreshing ice cream treats.
But I am a patron.
Well, why didn't you say so? Be our guest.
Through and you're kind of at a point where you can't really wedge your way in there anymore. You're like,
Here, boy. Here, boy. Come. Here, boy. You can do it. Come on.
Yes, sir. May I help you?
I'd like 2 of those, please.
Hot dogs? Yes, sir.
And 3 of those. And 1 of those. And 5 bars of these. And a cup of that nice hot liquid.
Coffee. Coming right up.
Oh, and 2 bags of those peculiar white puffy material.
You mean our crunchy popcorn? Shall I wrap that for you, sir?
Oh, that's all right. My saucer's just outside.
They come from miles to enjoy our intermission.
I'm terribly sorry. Bjorn, you explode, and in your place is a sweet roll.
Nice.
Hello there. Give the demonstration of my new invention, the goodies machine. The machine turns out delicious hot doggies one after the other. And thirst-quenching sodas also. Gives popcorn of the most tasty kind, plain unbuttered. Candy too, crunchy and dandy. Steaming hot coffee and ice cream too. These goodies are at our snack bar, just waiting for you.
Private messenger. And do you know how to do that in Facebook? I mean, in Facebook, whatever. What the hell? What the hell? What the hell?
At least Facebook is still around
Wow.
hundreds of years into the future.
Hey, why mess with a good thing,
Go ahead and
right?
clip that one, guys. And you send that one to me later, too. Thanks a lot.
As everyone knows, rainbows usually have a treasure at the end. Let's follow this one and see if we can find the pot of gold.
then I suppose you've come to claim me treasure.
Well, we'd like to see the gold first.
Ethan, there's better than gold in here, me lad. No, just look here, no.
Candy, refreshing soft drinks, popcorn, ice cream. Well, that's some treasure, but anyone can buy luscious treats like these at the snack bar.
You don't tell me. Do you suppose you could get me a job as a snack bar attendant?
All right, we are back. Hello, friends. All right, where did we leave off? Oh, right, you were deciding whether you wanted to leave the poor guy in the dungeon.
Okay, I don't necessarily want to leave him there. I don't want to, like, burn my ass to keep him happy and safe and shit. But he is another person if we get into combat. I am going to put forth to you guys, my thoughts are, I know that there's more to this place, and I just kind of would like to explore the rest of this little area, but I also want to go upstairs and grab the shit. Now, if we go upstairs and grab the shit, this dude's going to be like, oh, well, we can just go now, and it's like, you're not calling shots. Or he might just run off. And I feel like it's kind of bad form to put him, like, to restrain him after everything he's been through. So I would kind of love to find a way to ride both of those horses with one ass.
I mean, we could go and get the stuff and then take the long way around, explore more, and then scoop them back up on the way out.
Yeah, but he said that these guys come through all the time and, like, he's gonna get got.
What if we just, like, take a peek down the tunnel that we didn't explore down and then go back upstairs? Because we have to go back upstairs to leave anyway.
True.
So we'll just take a little peeky peek, survey the area, and then we'll head back upstairs and grab the stuff.
Do you guys want to maybe check out this little south area? Or maybe I can stealth it? Or maybe Erica can stealth it?
Or like I could send little Erica down and around real quick, because, like, she doesn't need any light or anything. And if she finds anything interesting, we can go join her.
Cool.
And
that sounds good.
If not, then we all just go upstairs.
Okay, so you want to send Erica kind of south, like leaving this little chamber. She's gonna take a left and sort of explore a little bit in that zone, and then when we leave, we can just go a little further and take that next left and, like, kind of just see what's down there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, go ahead and move the danger, cutie.
Sounds like a plan.
Keep going.
She's just gonna keep scooting. And remember, she is little.
Yep. And as she rounds that corner, there are a bunch of barrels and what look to be rotting carpets and things.
Did they just, like, wrap their people up in carpets? It seems like a waste of a carpet.
Yeah, they have no respect for textiles.
Right?
Bad
really
business.
I mean, so she does relay to me that it's barrels and carpets again, which we've had good luck with barrels and carpets. So,
does she notice anything just beyond, like, any creatures?
I'll keep her going. She'll hug the wall. She'll actually, like, sticky on the wall.
Okay, cool. The right where that little dotted line is down there, as it's moving east, it turns into sand. The floor.
Oh. Yeah, good thing she's on the wall.
I just imagined little, like, suction cup noises as she...
Exactly. She's like a little... I mean, she's not a spider, but she's like a weird little slimy caterpillar.
Aww.
She's precious and perfect.
Do we want to go check out the barrels and the textiles?
Is there anybody in the cove?
There is not. but give me a perception check for Danger Cutie.
For the cutie. So her perception is a +3. Got better perception than I do.
What's this little thing down at the bottom?
So she got a 14.
She got a 14. She hears the sounds of oars and striking the water off in the distance.
That's what the suppository is. There's a little shape on the map that looks like what I
Yep.
can only describe as a vaginal or anal suppository.
It's a boat.
It's a boat.
It's a boat.
Yeah. I'm gonna start calling my suppositories. Oh, it's a boat. It's a tea tree boat.
It's a smuggler's boat.
To battle the yeast beast.
Flesh heart.
Were the sound of the oars coming or going?
Your insect pest with an intelligence of like 7 or whatever has no idea.
Fair.
Okay. How?
There are multiple humanoid footsteps in the sand, leading from the entrance to the cave to the area where that is not an actual boat there right now. There's nothing there, but it looks like a sort of something's been dragged up onto the ground there.
It's where they regularly land their suppository in the cove.
They land their suppository in the cave.
Yeah.
How many hit points? If I were to guess, how many hit points is the average orc?
The average orc probably has like 20 hit points.
20. Okay, if I cast sleep, I would roll a 5d8, and
That many.
creatures within range are affected in ascending order of their current hit points. Does that mean the lowest?
Right,
Good
so
out.
whoever had 7 hit points, like if say you got a 30, so okay, somebody with 7 would be asleep, then somebody with 11 and you'd be at 18, and then the next lowest hit points, and then until you're out of that number.
What do you guys think about if I cast sleep, which will affect creatures within 20 points, or 20 feet of a point that I choose? Let's see. 10, 15. Yeah, I could cast it right where the suppository inserts. Like that sort of like, you know, the tip.
I mean, nothing's there yet, and you don't know if there's a ship coming, but
Yeah, but if
signs
I
point to yes.
How long does it?
So it's instantaneous. It's not like a bubble of sleep.
Okay. So here's
wait
what
till you can see it.
I think we should just go upstairs and leave. Because we don't know how many there's going to be. And if there's reinforcements nearby, that could be bad for us. We're only level 2, you know.
Nedrick says he would like to leave too, but
What if we push the barrels such that they create a barrier? And, like, because this is only 10 feet, I don't know, like those barrels, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I feel like those barrels could create a good barrier. And so we hear them coming in, I can cast sleep, and then we can book it.
What if we just put the barrels there now and form a barrier that they're going to have to figure out, and then we leave? Because we don't know. We have time right now to leave as is.
like you could leave right now, and there's, I mean, as for all you know, there is no combat impending.
As you laugh.
Well, I mean,
if they
like-
see if you know, it's not gonna the sleep isn't gonna affect, like, if there's like more than like 3 or 4 of them.
How many orcs can fit into a standard vaginal suppository? Is my question.
about as many as can dance on the head of a pin. Sorry,
They're not fucking angels, Seth. Fuck. They're no angels. I'll tell
if
you
it's
that
a
much.
if it's a rowboat and it like looking at, you're not there. Sorry, Danger Cutie is there, and she has no idea what a rowboat is.
How many orcs can fit into a 10-foot long canoe?
You figure like 5 or 6 could fit in a boat like that. I'm watching Hiccup slowly edge away from everybody.
Hiccup's gonna go upstairs and put everything in the bag of holding.
Good idea here. Is anybody else as interested in this as I am, or should I fuck off? I'm happy to fuck off.
Like I said previously, Maudit is especially interested in surviving. So she would rather survive with the loot than without. So she would rather help load up the bag of holding, and leave before the lizard folk even know we were there.
Varys looks at you, Pepsi, and says, I could kill some lizard folk.
Alright, how are you feeling? Because you are literally my ice down here.
She looks at you with a little glint in her eye, and she says, I could kill some lizard folk too, but maybe it is best to not engage in needless combat.
Okay. I'll let this one go. But if there's cool shit in those barrels and I find out later, I'm gonna be real pissed at all of you.
Alright, are you all going back up?
Can we at least kind of maybe take that left and just explore this area down here, or are you guys not feeling it?
Absolutely. I just was not going to waste my preparatory time.
Thanks, Bash.
Preparation H.
Yeah. Debating battle tactics when we could be loading up the loot in the bag of holding.
Okay, fair enough.
Alright, why don't you guys...
No, I'm just gonna stealth. I'm gonna take a real quick...
Aurora will come with you if you want.
How long is it gonna take me to go and just open one barrel and then ditch if it sucks?
A minute. Ten combat rounds.
You got your mirthful leaps. You're good.
Yeah. You got Erica there to help you. She'll be there with you.
Okay.
I was leaving her there as a scout anyways.
Thank you, Bash. Alright, yeah, alright, let's go fuck this pig. Let's just open one barrel and get the fuck out of here.
Alright, she'll come with you.
Alright, right here. Also stealth.
There is nothing to stealth from right now, so...
Okay. Well then, sleight of hand, right?
Not even sleight of hand, just, I'm not even going to worry about it. You still have Theris's...
Well, thank Christ.
Yeah, you still have Theris's, crowbar, so you pry up the top of one of the barrels, and inside look to be a whole bunch, a fuck ton, if you will, of arrows and bolts, crossbow bolts.
What do I hear? Do I hear any orcs landing in the suppository? The suppository depository.
Does
Give me a
anyone
perception
use
check.
crossbow bolts or arrows?
I do, yes.
You want to fill up on yours?
I
If
just
you're
want to see what
missing
else
any?
is here. Yeah, alright, that's a dirty 20.
You do hear the sound, and you rolled high enough. It does seem to be approaching.
Okay.
They're trying to be quiet and stealthy, but they're not succeeding really.
Do I have time to pop one more open and still us all kind of ditch before they land and notice?
I mean,
us?
Erica doesn't see anything yet, through the mist. So, yeah,
All right,
go
I'm
ahead.
gonna pop one more.
I'm trying to figure out how this would work. Give me a dexterity check. Actually, make it a athletics.
Dirty 20.
Nice. So you managed to get the top off of it without getting any of what's inside on you. It appears to be a viscous fluid that, if you knew what gasoline was, it might smell something like that.
I was about to ask if it smells flammable, because since these are it appears that this is weaponry, and I don't need all of this. We've got plenty of shit to sell upstairs.
Aurora looks at it and she says, I think that's Theros fire.
Do we want to take it with us?
She explains to you what Theros fire is, and it's literally Greek fire. It's napalm. It's like medieval napalm.
Do we have any... Oh, God. Do we have any... Do we have the empty vial that... Does she have the empty vial that, they drink?
Let me see what Aurora's got on her.
Do we have anything we can just scoop some of this into? Because I'm definitely going to set this shit on fire, and we're going to run like shit.
The one time I'm not there with the specimen jar.
She dumps out her water skin and she starts to fill her water skin up with it.
I do the same.
Okay.
I've got a water skin. Let me see what else is in my inventory. Okay, I've got my water skin. I have tiny
Logistical question.
Sure.
Does napalm float?
You don't know. I mean, you might know if you were there and if you gave me a good Arcana check, but...
Can I? Because I'm a jack of all trades.
Yeah, go ahead. I mean, but why does Muddy want to know? And anyway, you rolled a 4.
Doesn't matter. Yeah, it doesn't matter.
Because I am there because Erica can see that shit. Because I want to set the water on fire.
Oh, that's a great idea. That's a great. Should we? Are you conveying this to? Is there some way for you to convey this?
Erica cannot telepathically communicate to anybody else. It's killing me.
And you cannot speak insect pest.
Okay.
Because Erica doesn't speak any languages.
I'm not.
Can Erica mimic fire?
Okay, well here's what I wanted to do in the first place.
Sure.
Do I still have my? I don't have a torch.
You do.
Any? Oh, I do. Is it? Can I just light an arrow on fire? I'm gonna dip an arrow into the napalm, light it on fire, like loosely recap the barrel, kick it so it goes into their whole space, and I'm gonna shoot it with a lit arrow, and then we're gonna get the fuck out of Dodge.
All right.
Erica, before I do that, I'm putting Erica on my shoulder.
Okay.
I don't know how fast she goes.
But you still have a wineskin full of napalm, right? Or a water skin?
And so
okay.
does Laura. Yeah, we both
And you both know, okay, just you have it, so if anybody casts a fire spell at you, I'm just saying.
Okay, we'll stick it in the bag of holding as soon as we fucking can.
There you
But
go.
this is our opportunity to cut them off and know that whoever's coming in is at least gonna have a tough time.
You got it.
And I'm gonna prestidigitate. No, okay, never mind. I had this. It's a stupid idea. I'm not gonna do it. But I had this idea where I could like cast prestidigitation because you can create a small mark or symbol. I thought about like maybe creating a mark or symbol of something or someone to throw them off. So
what are you hoping to accomplish with this? Do you want to like collapse the cavern roof? What are you trying to do?
What I want to do is set some very disinviting fire that might very well roll into the water that they will be landing in. Not my goal, because I don't know that information. But just like, I want to fuck up their whole landing site.
Okay. Do you want to do it now, or are you going to wait until you see the boat?
Oh, how long does this stuff burn?
You have no idea.
Aurora, do you know?
She's like, I mean, I didn't even know this was real. I thought it was a legend.
Well, if I just sneak right over here, can I see how far out they are?
The boat still has not appeared through the fog, but the fog's pretty thick outside. So they could be, 10 feet from the berth, or they could be 50 feet from the berth.
Okay, do I have rope?
You do.
I'm gonna soak a little bit of rope in the shit, and I'm gonna kick it, and
Are you gonna make yourself a fuse?
Yeah.
Cool.
So yeah, I imagine because I'm not securing the lid tightly, it's gonna leak a little bit as it goes to wherever it goes, and I'm gonna put this fuse into that trail, and I'm gonna sort of just drag it out with this. And as soon as we get out to about here, I'm gonna shoot it with a flaming arrow, and then we're gonna book it.
All right. For story purposes, I am not going to make you roll for that. We'll just role play it out.
Can I ask real quick? In
Sure.
the meantime, have any of our compatriots explored this sort of like other area to the west and south on the other side of this little like weird cave peninsula dick? That looks very phallic.
Not that you're not that you're aware of, but Aurora makes it very clear that, once we set off an entire barrel of Theros fire, I don't want to be down here. I want to be gone.
Yeah, no, I'm with you. I was just curious. That's fine. Before I do all this, I am going to take the rest of my arrows and dip them into the Theros fire. Is there anything I can wrap around them to keep them from just like sparking if they like grind together? Or
I mean,
can I do this?
No, you could do this. That's kind of amusing. Well, I would like to see you carry these around. So
I'm going to grab a bunch of arrows out of the other barrel and dip those into. So I want to like effectively double or triple the number of arrows soaked in this shit that I have.
all right, sure. You're effectively doubling and tripling the amount of damage you will take if you get hit with a fire spell, though. I'm just warning you in advance.
Well, I had a good run.
Okay. All right. Let's just roleplay and storytell this out. So, the boat, you hear it scraping against the sand and the oars being pulled up. You hear this guttural language as maybe 6 lizard men wearing the armor, leather armor with the lizard clawed hand and the lightning bolt, and they start to make their way toward where Erica is standing on the map now. You guys run back here, and I'm assuming you're lighting that.
Yeah. With the lit arrow, I'm lighting it, and I'm being very careful when I do it, not to light anything else on fire. What's the name of it? It's not Fiend Fire. That's from Harry Potter.
I made it up because you're from Theros, and Theros is Greek. It's Theros fire instead of Greek fire.
Okay.
You're not going to find it in D&D.
Until literally tonight, I've never heard of Greek fire before.
Oh, really?
It's mythical, ancient napalm.
Yep.
Okay. Then, yeah. I've got 68 Theros fire.
You got him.
And I shoot that shit, and Erica's on my shoulder, so she's good. And we get the fuck out of this joint.
All right. So I would like you to make one roll for me. Let me look at character sheet for a second. I just want to see how much damage we're going to do to the house upstairs. All right, there we go. I would like, let's say, give me a survival check. Remember, you're jack of all trades, so you're proficient. And Aurora will help, so go ahead and take a second roll.
For that. Okay, cool. Okay, that's a 19.
All right. So you start running. You start booking all the way to the stairs. And as you step foot on those stairs, you hear this rumbling and shuddering, and the ground is shaking. Blocks of stone and sand are falling from the ceiling. And as far away as you are, you still see a gout of green fire come flaming towards you down the passageway. And you manage to just barely make it up into the wine cellar as that gout of flame rushes past you and dies away.
So we're cool.
Yep. Aurora's running ahead of you going, we lit the caverns on fire, get out!
Time to go, time to go, time to go, time to go! So we were already running because Erica was panicking.
You make your way...
I kept a little pet.
You make your way up into the main floor of the house, and you see that the... here, I'll bring it up just so I can set the scene. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Got to change the map. So this is where you went down in this room. Oh, thanks for the follow.
Thank you. Dubiolo.
And the ceiling appears to have crashed in over this portion of the room in the back. So down in here, the ceiling's crashed in all the like here. And you just see rubble and there's debris everywhere. And you smell the faint scent of fire. Something is on fire and it is musty and old. It's like old wood burning. And Aurora and Theros and Senzan all say, hey, we should get out of here. And they start running out the back door.
Oh, okay. Hiccup's toddling as fast as her little legs will take her.
As Aurora and I come through, if Hiccup is struggling to keep up because she's very small, then I just reach down. I just lean down and just scoop her up on my horns again.
Aw.
If she's having trouble. If she's not, I'm not gonna,
She does have tiny little legs, so probably yeah.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna ask your consent first, so it doesn't feel patronizing.
And Theris is.
Hiccup thinks it's great because it's like as close to flying as she'll get at this point, and she just loves it.
Okay, then here's what I do. As we're running up and Hiccup is maybe falling a little bit behind, I'm gonna say, Hiccup, spread your wings. I'm gonna scoop you up, and that's gonna be my cue from now on.
Nedrick is running along with you, and Theris is just chugging ahead of you like at a full tilt, carrying a huge sack filled with plate mail armor.
I like how Theris didn't put it in the bag of holding. She was like, nope, stick this in my backpack.
Okay, in this instance, this reminds me of my boyfriend so much. Theris is just like scooping this shit up and just like casually lifting as she goes. Just like,
she's like,
Your form is impeccable, Theris.
And she's mumbling something about, getting back to Strixhaven so she can do more with the Iron Lifter Society. All right, it is 9:49, and I know Ella wanted to land a little early, so you guys.
I'm actually good.
Okay, cool.
Red and strong, so.
Yeah, all right, awesome. Then let us. I will storytell to the end of the running back to town, unless anybody wants to do anything during the running back to town portions of our game.
Yep. No,
we booking it.
All right. As you get back to town, you can see something red in the distance, smoke rising. The fog is down by the ocean, but up on top of the hill, you see the old house starting to crumble into the ocean.
God, what? That's crazy. What happened?
I wonder who did that.
Monsters.
Awful. Historical. It's a historical site. Belongs in a museum.
Senzanne turns to you and whispers to all of you, Nedrick saw us do it all, so, maybe we don't lie about it.
Nedrick would never say anything against us.
Nedrick,
right? And I look directly at him.
He looks directly at, who rolled the intimidation roll?
Pepsi.
Thoris did it, right? Or was it you, Pepsi?
Or Pepsi did, it was me.
Okay, so he looks right at Pepsi. He's like, no, we're good. We're all good here. We're fine.
I smack him on the back, yeah, buddy.
He smiles uncomfortably, gulps, and walks along with you.
Hey, what happens to snitches? Does anybody know what happens to snitches?
Hiccup will hold out a dagger and be like, they get stitches.
And wind up in ditches.
Thank you for that. He's
something that Pepsi taught Hiccup within the last 2 weeks at school.
I give Hiccup a little pat on the back, you did great. Good job.
All right, and Thoris she's jogging in front of you, and she's like, I like that, and she starts a marine chant. She's like, snitches get snitches, and waiting for you guys to do the cadence with her.
Wind up in ditches.
Hiccup will join along in the military chant.
There you go. After a little bit, maybe another 10 minutes of making your way down the path, you arrive back in the village of Saltmarsh. The burgeoning port town of Saltmarsh. It is about 4 a.m, and dawn is pretty close. You were instructed to make your way back to the mayor's house with Nedrick and deliver him in person, at which point you would be invited to peruse his library.
Yes. Yeah, we'll make our way back, right?
Yeah.
Unless anybody else has any opposition to that, we will arrive at Mayor Eleander's house.
Yeah.
The halfling housekeeper answers and says, "Oh, hello, little bird lady. How are you, Hiccup?"
Hi.
You're alive. That's so nice.
Hi, Miss Arian. How are you?
I'm well. I'm well. Do you have good... Oh! Sir Nedrick. Good to see you, sir. And she bows to him. And she invites you all in. And I will go let the mayor know that you have arrived. She ushers you into the same drawing room you were in previously. The fire's crackling. There's fresh drinks set out on the table. Tharis and Aurora walk right over, and they start having some brandy. And you hear over your shoulder.
If there's brandy to be had.
After a few minutes of this, is there anything you guys want to discuss? Nedrick is still there with you. He is downing some whiskey or whatever it is that we're drinking. If we're drinking brandy, he's doing that. He looks just happy to be alive, and he slumps down in a chair with a tumbler full and just starts sipping on it, waiting for the mayor to come.
Tumbler full. That just makes me think that he's drinking a glass of furry porn.
Everyone's got their thing,
You know? He's...
Hey.
Yes. Never mind.
We don't yuck yums, and we don't kink shame here.
Right. I was going to make a suppository joke, and I just couldn't make it work. So. Alrighty. After a few, maybe 10 minutes, the mayor comes in and congratulates you profusely. Thank you so much. You've done a great service for the crown. We really appreciate it. If there's anything I can do for you, let me know. And I believe I promised Ms. Hiccup here a perusal of my library.
Yes. Hiccup's just vibrating with excitement.
He says, if there's... Did anyone else? I'm assuming Senzan would like to go with you. But other than that, Theris would just like some... she asks if there's any stew or anything. And she's looking for some food now after her... She wants some protein after her workout.
Because after a workout, you cannot settle for amateur teen. You have to go protein. I don't know. Pepsi's intelligence isn't super high, and I don't know that I could characteristically convince myself that she's gonna be super interested in a library.
Now, Theris will actually, she's trying to pound down the food so she can go because she wants to know for the lore hold if there's anything interesting there as well. So,
I mean, of course, Muddy is just gonna nonchalantly follow everybody to the library because
why not?
If there's anything else to do.
Come on, guys.
Well, then I guess everybody's coming along.
I'm going with Muddy, and I'm gonna be whispering, hey. So there is this librarian who was a huge fan of my band, and I'm not gonna say anything else. But they did tell me a couple of Sir Dewey of shitbag codes for some things that you and I might be interested in. So we can maybe look for those.
That sounds fun.
So yeah, Muddy and I are looking for drug stuff.
Okay.
Arrowweed, but fantasy.
I'm going to here is to pull back the curtain for a second. Guess what Pepsi blew up?
A dastardly villains?
Exactly. All right, so you make your way through the house. The mayor leads you all to the library and allows you to peruse at your leisure and takes Nedrick with him and says, we'll be back. Please. Obviously, don't remove anything from the library, but you may peruse to your heart's content.
Oh, I am perusing.
Stitches in. I pull out my bardic skills. I'm just stitches, stitches. One might remember.
And
reading the ambiance.
Yep. As Nedrick is walking away, you see his spine stiffen for a moment, right as you start singing.
And then I follow up with my OnlyPans, my pan flute, and I just repeat it, but just on the flute,
Okay. Myriad, did you actually send me the list of things that I should put on a list for you to roll for spells?
I did not. I was not
Don't-
aware I had to do that.
that we talked about it last time, but that's okay. I'm going to tell you that you find a second level spell and 3 first level spells. You give me a list of like 10 of them, and I'll pick which ones I think you should have.
Okay.
And by the way, for those of you not in the know, like this is a crazy payment. Like that's worth a lot of money for Hiccup.
I love that for her.
Right?
Is there anything else that we have to do there, or can we kind of go to the marketplace after and kind of sell the stuff that we stole?
You can probably do that in the morning. Found, yes.
Liberated. Thank you.
Yep.
Procured.
Procured, exactly.
Keepers.
Lottie is also educating herself on the local flora and fauna, since once again she is horrifically unproficient in nature.
That is fucking hilarious.
I do think it's hilarious that literally you're playing a potion making witch who didn't take nature.
It wasn't an option.
I have a +1 to nature, and technically I'm proficient in everything.
Fucking
So I don't know if
bard.
that helps.
I mean, I have a +2. I'm just not proficient, which is a detriment to character building.
I'm proficient in everything because I'm a fucking bard. And you can say fucking bards, but I don't have fucking dark vision, which is so basic. It's so basic. How do I not fucking see in the dark?
Because
you're a goat.
I am the goat, and that's why I should be good at everything.
I feel like goats should be able to see in the darkness.
Isn't that why they have weird shaped pupils? Because
do satyrs have goat eyes?
If they want them to.
Fuck. Oh my god. I want goat eyes.
It's D&D, man. They can have whatever you want. Well, within reason.
Yeah, that's your creative license.
Yep.
Yeah, but you know how people are. They're gonna be like, well, actually, according to.
Yeah.
Well, actually.
Well, they can just fuck off. So.
Exactly.
Yeah.
All right. So after a little bit of Hiccup furiously copying things into her spellbook.
So furious.
So fast and furious spellbook copying.
Fast and furious.
The door to the library opens again, and Mayor Eliadra comes in, and he's got a politician's smile on his face.
Oh, that fucker.
And he says, "Thank you so much for your service to the crown and to the village. I have another task. It pays."
Muddy immediately flips from what's with this shit-eating grin to money.
Money?
We weren't paid for this last time we were paid in what, like an hour's worth of books?
It was an opportunity cost.
I mean, technically,
Which
this
is
is like
shitty.
It's like 200 gold worth, because that's how much it really takes to copy a spells down.
Okay. I like that better, because the other one sounded a lot like we're working for exposure, and I know how to expose myself. I have seen Maxton and the OnlyFans. I know how to expose myself. I don't need exposure, but he's not giving us exposure. He's hiding his involvement with us. So, in any case, how much does it pay and what's the job?
It pays 200 gold a person.
Ooh. Okay.
And I would like you to find and destroy the sea ghost.
Do you have a ship for us? What are you providing?
I do.
What is it? What does it have on it? Is it like?
It's a fishing
rowboat?
vessel. It is a fishing vessel. It's solid.
Are you providing a crew? Are you providing weapons?
I will provide a captain and first mate.
Are they chill or are they kind of douchey?
Are they like this asshole?
Yeah, because we're not doing that again.
Remind me what the sheriff's name was. The big Torbrand Giantsbane looking guy. Craddock. Yes, there it is. So he turns the corner at that, and he's there, and he's also got a woman, and they're holding hands. They're silly and ridiculous like that, but She looks like she's from the same barbarian tribe. And if you look closely, it looks like she is the deputy. And they are both, they walk in and nod and smile, and they go straight for the brandy. And it is pretty clear that they are the crew that you're being offered.
Hey, what do y'all think about vampires? What do we call them?
Oh, your friend Aurora there?
Yeah.
He looks at her and goes, "You like bourbon?" She says yes, and he's like, comes over and says, claps her on the shoulder and says, "Good woman."
I'm in.
Theris, Aurora, and Sinzan are in.
Yeah, I'm in.
I mean, sure, why the hell not?
Do you think the lizard people have books?
Who are you asking?
Anyone who will listen to me?
No, I don't.
I mean, there's no way to say what I was thinking without being just as much of an asshole as I've criticized others for being. So I'm gonna remain silent.
All right. He says, "I've got rooms for you, if you so choose, and you can rest here until you're ready. I would submit to you, perhaps, to begin tomorrow, but you may rest here at my manor."
Quick question: is there a per diem?
He looks at you and says, "I can see fit to pay you 50 gold up front each. You've proved useful, valuable, and trustworthy."
I'd like it written into my contract that I should say, I and or my party has exclusive rights to any loot we might find.
Yes, very important.
I think that's perfectly fine. That is the deal we had last time, was it not?
Yes, I just wanted to make it clear. As you obviously know, every contract is unique.
He looks at you, holds out his hand, and says, "Great, that's the deal."
Buddy clasps his hand and says, "In writing, of course."
Oh, no.
So we get 200 gold and then whatever we find?
Yes. And he'll make it very clear that if you're caught, disavowed, you are not an agent of Saltmarsh, you are not an agent of the Crown, you are yourself pirates if you get somehow discovered by anyone else. I will not risk war with the tribes of the North.
Before we sign this, I have a friend. He's not a knight, but like he really wants to be one someday. I think he's a squire, and I would like him to review this.
There's literally, he's telling you there is no written contract. He will not do that because, you are, all of you, starting to learn that spycraft is messy and they don't want to leave trails.
Oh, if we're doing it that way, then I want half up front.
Yeah, that's.
I'm gonna look back at like Theris and be like, I don't think we're gonna be able to go back to school anytime soon. Hiccup's very worried about her attendance.
That's a really good point.
So just to be clear, before you go down that road, you got here yesterday morning.
Is that it?
Yep,
Sorry,
you've
at
been.
least one day.
It's been literally a little over a day.
Is it a weekend?
I thought.
Yes, you left on a Friday. You left on a Friday.
Wait, we have been here at school for that long?
No, you walked through the portal to come to Saltmarsh just about a day ago, a little under a full day.
We were at school for about 2 to 3 weeks prior to us going on our little adventure.
Okay,
Correct.
that's what threw me off because I thought we were already in midterms, and it's like.
You're going to be in midterms when you get back.
Okay.
So next episode, by the way, is something at Strixhaven and midterms.
Well, here's the thing. If we're not getting anything in writing, and we do have midterms coming up, and we did just do all the shit for you, I know we're about to go do more shit for you. Like, I'm in the cheer squad. I have a job. I have midterms coming up. Maybe you can let us access your library a little bit more, just as an acknowledgement that we are students at your school, and it would look really bad to, you know, the board of admissions or whatever if we all do really badly on our tests. So maybe you could let us do like another study hall session when we get back.
Sure. I mean, I've already granted you access to the library, so if you'd like to
Is that
take
indefinite?
Yes. You've proven your value and your worth to me. I certainly wouldn't go back on my word.
Okay, for some reason I thought it was just like you can have an hour or two.
Nope.
Never mind. Okay. Yeah, I'm done. I'm in.
He turns to Maudit and says, half up front?
Yes.
And that's the deal?
For all of us.
And I would like to. So I say yes, and then I also say, also, you are indeed paying for the services of our additional party member, Erica.
Yeah.
Who is Erica?
Oh. Indispensable.
Utterly integral.
Fine.
And I gesture to the floor.
He looks down.
She's just making slurping noises.
Right, she's like drooling on something.
If I pay for that person, I expect you to bring me the masthead, the figurehead on the front of the boat.
I would like to add one final request.
How big's the masthead?
It's the figurehead's probably, what is it called? Am I saying the right word? The figurehead, right?
Figurehead, yeah.
Yeah. It's probably about 6 or 7 feet. It's made of wood usually, and you'd probably have to pry it off.
We have a fucking bag of holding and a crowbar.
Yeah, we can make it
Oh
work.
shit.
Yeah.
Well, that actually sounds like a lot more. Like that turns this into a mission of going in and, you know, completing a task to going in and putting ourselves in danger for as long as it takes. I don't know how they have that thing attached. It could be magic. It could take us a long time. And like I said, we have midterms coming up. So if we are to do this, I would ask that we all, for each midterm, get at least, if we don't get granted A's on our midterms, then at least extra credit by 1 full grade.
I don't think he works for the school, guys.
No, he
He's
doesn't
the
work for school.
mayor.
He's got connections. If he's the mayor, if he can pay us to go and do all this shady shit, I'm sure he can talk to a professor or two.
I don't think he even knew what Strixhaven was when we told him about it.
Yeah.
How the fuck does the mayor not know about this multi-planar school? I think we should actually
We're
run.
in the middle of like backwater nowhere. Like
Yeah,
they don't even know what a movie theater is.
Yeah,
What's a
and
movie
like,
theater?
They have this multi-planar university in their town. Like,
It's not
they
in
have
their
nothing
town.
else to do.
We're on a
Close.
different plane.
Oh,
Oh,
I'm
oops.
not here. So
Oops, we're in a different plane.
I see this. Never mind.
The other thing he wants to make clear is, even though he's paying a little extra for the thing, figurehead. Thank you. I keep wanting to say masthead. I don't know why. Even though he wants to pay, I know, right? He's paying a little extra.
That'd be a lot bigger.
He makes it very clear that this is a search and destroy mission. He expects you to obliterate the ship.
Seek and destroy?
Woohoo!
Hey? Metallica?
I can do that. No problem.
I think I might have a few tools I could use to my advantage for this.
All right.
My spell list. Yeah, we can do that.
Yeah, we can do it.
Thank you, Migraine Boy, for reminding us we went through the Titan's butt.
We did go through the same butt.
So let's say,
we were the suppository all along.
Oh my god.
All right, game's over. We're done. You're fired. All right. Do you guys want to do anything else before you take a long rest?
Hold up. Let me see if there are any spells I need to exhaust before. I know we're about to take a long rest, and that's gonna. Does a long rest just automatically max our hit points, or
For you at this level, yeah.
Yeah. During my long rest, I'm going to use my chef feat to create food and treats.
Aw.
Oh, the same thing you did last time?
Yes.
Cool. All right. Let's see. I don't think anybody that I'm in control of changes spells. Let me change.
If we're automatically going to be like re-upped on everything, then I'm not going to waste my whole song of rest.
Yeah, you're fine.
If DM, okay.
All right. That is. The night passes uneventfully. Let me change the music because it's no longer raining out. The day dawns bright and clear. And Kellar, is that what it was? I'm gonna have to highlight that.
Accurate.
The sheriff and his deputy arrive at the front door, and unless you want to do anything else, you've already had breakfast. It passed it uneventfully. The mayor was unavailable, but the deputy and sheriff arrive to escort you to the docks. Who wants to name the ship? So that way I can ask them to remind me what the name of it is.
Pleasure barge?
Yes, let's call it the MVP.
Can we call it the C word?
Yeah, there you go, the C word.
I love it.
Great. They escort you down to the fishing docks, and there's a perfectly serviceable ship. It's not the greatest, it's not the worst, it's seaworthy, and they start embarking. You guys joining them?
Yeah.
They look like they know what they're doing. I mean, they're friggin' in the rigging and doing all those things you're supposed to do to get a ship ready to go out onto the ocean.
I'm not gonna help, but I will follow them around taking notes about what they're doing.
Okay. Theris is watching rather intently as well, and since she is a jack of all trades now, Aurora will help.
I'll help too, since I am also a jack of all trades.
There you go, and you're basically figuring it out as you go. That's what bards are good at. So you're learning about how to sail a ship, quite frankly.
How to really navigate the C word. How to do my best to really excel.
To massage all of the ropes and everything to really, really get the C word going.
Yeah, because the C word is constantly quite wet, and I just want to make sure, I want to look out for any like leaks or whatever, any squirting spots.
Are we still talking about boats? All right, you make your way out onto the open ocean. Through conversations, just generally.
Is there a crow's nest?
There is a crow's nest.
I go up.
Hiccup, you're making your way up to the crow's nest.
Making my way, yeah.
Give me an athletics check, and I'm going to give you advantage because you've been going to the Iron Lifters Society.
I'm so strong. I got a natural 20, and I also got a 3, so I'm glad I got advantage.
Good job.
So, Theris cheers you on. She's like, "That's awesome. Climbing that rope in class has been great."
We're all so proud of you.
You made it up there with grace and a plume.
Guys, I'm so high up. You all look like ants. Just gonna sit, just pretending to know where I'm looking. I'm probably looking in the opposite direction that we're actually sailing. So.
All right, who wants to be navigator? So here's what's going to happen. I'm going to roll twice a day to see if you're going in the right direction.
What does the navigator have to roll?
They're going to have to make a survival check.
Survival.
I am proficient at survival, but I don't know if I have the highest bonus to mine.
I'm proficient in everything, but I've only got a +2 survival.
Aurora will say that's, as far as I know, the highest.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I'll roll survival.
Yep, you're going to roll survival, and you need to collect a certain number of successes, and you will find it. So
12.
Okay. 12 is not a success. So all morning, you're tacking back and forth across the open ocean.
I was looking in the wrong direction.
Land has sort of receded behind you, and you're on the open ocean. The air is calm. It's a beautiful day. No storms, no clouds on the horizon. It's just gorgeous. And even though you did not succeed, you've succeeded in making Hiccup the happiest little Kenku ever. Roll for the afternoon.
Can I assist?
Oh, that's better. That's 22.
All right. No, only one person can be navigator. Unless you want to sit there and argue up in the crow's nest with Hiccup over which direction you should go.
Fuck, I don't. I just thought I would lend a hand if I could.
All right. That is a success. You are imperceptibly closer to your goal. The sun is beginning to set, and much like lunch, you can either have the tack you brought, or you can try your hand at fishing.
Fuck it, I'll fish.
All right. Give me a survival check.
I will attempt to fish.
Hiccup's gonna eat her bird seed.
You all,
Yeah. Fuck all.
you all look up, and unfortunately, Pepsi is distracted too much by bird seeds falling on her head to actually get some fish done, or get some fishing done. So it looks like it's hard tack for you tonight.
Well, that's okay.
All right. It is now Sunday morning.
Didn't
Muddy.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Fucking tight.
Muddy fished by just lowering Erica on a string into the water, and she just kind of like grabby hands onto a fish, and she just pulled her back out.
Suction cupped.
I love it. Did you catch enough for everyone?
I got a dirty 21, so I'm gonna
Yeah,
say
you
yes.
caught enough for everyone. So you're sitting on the deck. You know, there's just a little grate with some coals in it, and it is some of the best food you've ever eaten. You're on the open sea with the smell of the seawater, fresh fish, and you know, you're friends.
Muddy, you have outdone yourself. This kicks ass.
Well, thank you.
The sun goes down, the moon is rising, and it's placid out on the open ocean. Are you doing a watch or anything, or are we all just going to take a nap? The sheriff and deputy, they're going to take watches, so you can watch with them, or they're going to split up the night half and half, unless you guys want to join them.
Do they have it? Like, do they have it handled? Because I feel like we could probably really use a good long rest, all of us right now.
I mean, you just had one last night.
Oh, so all my shits are sweet.
Right.
I mean, if they want to cover it, I'm not gonna tell them, oh no, I want to sleep less.
Somewhere Menredin does nod in approval for the fishing accomplishment, yes.
Hiccup will make a nest in the crow's nest and kind of bunker down for the night.
Okay. All right, let me make a roll. Roll to everyone. No, I'm gonna roll to everyone. That is a 3. There is no random encounter this evening.
Woo.
All right, next morning, Pepsi gets up at the crack of dawn and goes over to the deputy, who appears to be behind the wheel, and directs them to go in that direction. Give me the survival check.
Wait, who does this?
Who's doing the navigation? Oh, I'm sorry.
this
Hiccup does. I'm sorry. I apologize.
21.
That is another success. You are a little bit closer to your goal. Midday, time to break for lunch. You can eat some of the leftover fish, or you can eat hardtack.
Leftovers sound great.
Yeah.
There's enough
That
for a
was
second
awesome.
meal.
Yeah, okay, yes.
All right. Afternoon's check. Give me that check. Hiccup.
15. 15.
All right. As you are wrapping up lunch, you see some black sails on the horizon.
Guys, what's that?
The sheriff climbs up into the crow's nest and yells down to the deputy, to furl the sails. We don't want to catch up with them. We're going to do this at night.
But
So
we don't have dark vision.
neither do they.
Are you sure?
They're lizards.
Yeah.
It is much more difficult for them to see us coming at night.
It's much.
It's a lot harder to fight them at night.
It's much more difficult to see a C word coming at night.
Agreed.
That's what you're telling me.
That is absolutely the case.
Yeah, C words are notoriously difficult to like really analyze the later it gets.
Is anyone actually going to try to argue them out of doing this at night? Because they're pretty. Don't remind her, damn it, Tackless Raccoon.
I mean, I was already thinking, like, well, clearly our battle plan is going to be sneak up on them and immediately light them on fire because we can't see shit.
I know, but we have to get this stupid figurehead mask, like whatever the fuck the goddamn thing is. Like,
I mean, I did not promise intact.
How much does this thing weigh?
As long as we can shove it through the opening of the bag
Of the
of
C
holding,
word
we're
bag
golden.
of the C word's bag of holding. If you can shove it through that opening, you're fine.
Okay, well, if anybody else has mage hand, if I can use mage hand.
Mage hand will only go up to 5 pounds.
Yeah.
Okay, that's why I asked how much it
Honestly,
weighs.
what we gotta do is we gotta, like, throw... honestly, it's either gonna be Hiccup or it's gonna be the Danger Cutie onto the boat. And they have to, like, land with the bag, just, like, yoinking over...
Like question.
The figurehead, and then they just gotta like cinch the bag shut because the bag doesn't have like that special opening thingy where it just like kind of cuts off whatever is on the outside.
Okay, here's my question. When something, okay, if I mage hand the bag of holding, which I imagine is light enough to mage hand, and I carry it and mage hand and hold it under, and somebody else mage hands or something, and like unscrews it or whatever, and it just falls into the bag of holding. As soon as it passes through the opening of the bag of holding, the weight doesn't fucking matter, right?
Yeah.
Right.
So like, I'm just putting that out as a strategy. Like, if I use my mage hand to go and use the bag of holding and just sort of like hold it underneath, and someone else is like, okay, I'm gonna use my mage hand, I'm gonna like,
Saw it off.
yeah, chop and screw it, however it needs to be done, and it just slips into the bag of holding, then we could just be like, oh, go ahead and mage hand that shit back. Because the bag of holding really is a game changer.
You
It probably
could,
is, yeah.
says Aurora, but here's the voice of God. And you look around and you see the sheriff and the deputy getting their bows out and sharpening their swords. You're kind of hoping it'll be stealthy, but you're not sure, right?
It's not gonna be stealthy.
Yeah, there are 2 barbarians here, so.
Yeah, it's not.
Here's
What
my
level
plan.
are the barbarians?
You don't know, but they look a little more experienced than you.
Okay, good.
Because here's my plan. I'm going to thunder wave the boat repeatedly.
Ooh, I can jump in on that with you. We can like go one-on-one.
In the general region of the front of the boat, in the hopes that just kind of like a chunk of the figurehead pops off and like floats away. And then post battle, me, the caterpillar, somebody goes out into the water and just kind of like squishes it into the bag.
I will not be going out in the water because I am very dense and not made for it. However, I will be down to also the figurehead. Like, if we can at least get it detached.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Blow up the boat.
It's made of wood, right? Like, it's gonna float. It's like a ceramic.
Exactly. Blow up the boat. It'll fall off. It'll float. We'll find it. It'll be good.
I'm gonna clip that.
I'm so into this because, like, you know what I love?
Oh no, what?
Explosions?
Setting shit on fire and making money is just so my jam. It's just my personal interest.
I mean, like, fire, not particularly like one way or another on that. Like, it is part of the natural cycle and all, but like, it's not my particular speed. But this seems like a really simple way to make money.
I really feel like with a little dash of mage hand, we could fucking make this work for us. Like, let's work smarter, not harder, is what I'm saying.
Exactly. And the way I'm saying work smarter is 4 castings of Thunderwave in the same spot.
And just a heads up, I also have I have 3 spell slots, but I do have Thunderwave, and I could also say some really mean shit to someone, so much that it like gives them, I don't know, psychic damage or something. I don't know how.
And you've got a bag of that fire. Won't that explode?
What are you talking about? I don't know what you're talking about. What are you talking about? What the fuck are you talking about? I don't know what the fuck. Wrong number. Wrong number.
Oh yeah, no. Whatever. I'll tell him. Yeah, I brought fire in. I was told I was allowed to bring whatever the fuck I wanted. Bring it up with your boss.
They're just shrugging at this point. They're like, whatever. As long as that ship goes down, I don't care.
Cool. They're cool.
Yeah, they seem pretty tight. Like,
What's Hiccup doing during this conversation?
Oh, she's just having a really good time in the crow's nest. She's
So you're-
she's kind of got her little wings spread out, like she's kind of pretending a little bit.
Aw.
Just up top, just pretending.
Oh my god, she's precious.
Oh god, I love Hiccup.
She's precious.
All right. The rest of the day passes in an anticipatory blur. You're prepping yourself. You're sharpening your weapons. Your Theris is meditating on the deck. The sun is beginning to set, and the deputy and sheriff bring the sails back up halfway. You're starting to get a little closer, and as the sun goes down, let's see. I want to see who's going to give me the stealth check.
I'm gonna do a fucking stealth check. Also,
I actually-
where I do need a dip.
I think Hiccup was the navigator, so I'm gonna have Hiccup give me the stealth
Deal.
check.
Deal.
Uh-oh.
Yep.
But I do need to dip out soon. We're 30 past.
21.
21. Oh. All right.
These dice is doing me so good tonight.
So this will be combat. Do we want to end it here?
Yes.
Yeah.
If you don't mind.
Okay. Remind me next time. I'm giving everybody a reminder.
I'm not gonna.
All right,
Like, I
here.
love
Hold
you,
on.
I'm not gonna.
Hold on. You ready? They won the stealth check. There's 2 different ways that this crew could be configured, and the bad way is with the fireball thrower on deck.
Is they us or is they the lizard people?
Wait, I missed what you just said.
I intimated that if you didn't do well on your check, there might be a wizard on board throwing fireballs at you.
And I think he just said that we won the check, so
You
no,
did win your challenge. Yep.
Woo!
No
Okay.
fireball wizard.
Then
So-
I'm gonna, real quick, as long as I'm remembering it,
Yep.
I'm saying this right the fuck now. I am pulling out 3 napalm arrows and putting the rest of that shit into the bag of holding where it's safe.
What about the bag? The wine skin, or the water skin full of napalm?
Yeah, mine and Aurora's both are going in
Yep.
the bag of holding. The bag of holding is safe from that shit, right?
Who's got the bag of holding?
Hiccup.
You got.
Hiccup's got the bag of holding. All right.
Yeah.
So you all make your little pilgrimage up into the crow's nest to give Hiccup
Okay,
the things
no,
that she should.
No, fuck that. Hold on.
I mean, we had all day to prepare.
Yep. Yeah.
I'm gonna mirthful leap that shit right up to her. Right up to
Okay.
her. I have to roll a d8 and add the number roll to the number.
I'm not going to make you roll. You can story tell that one. We can just tell
Okay.
the.
Yeah. I just like. all day. Okay, ever since Hiccup has has started nesting in the crow's nest, I'll just sort of sometimes like mirthfully leap up and be like, "Hey, Hiccup," and just like throw some like little snacks to her. I'm like, "Hi, Hiccup." Not at her, to her.
Pelt her with snacks.
She's just vibing, like letting the wind blow through her feathers, and then she'll be like, "Oh, snacks!" Kind of like not even realizing that Pepsi had popped up, and then she'll like peck at them, and then just keep vibing.
Oh. And so then in the next snack run, I'm like, "Hey, snacks! Also put this in the bag of holding. Thank you."
Oh, okay.
Thank you. Just pictured your head popping up over you, yelling, and then it going, yeah.
Thank you, Kenku.
Oh. All right, let us end it there as the sun is setting and you are about to engage in some combat with some pirate smuggler type people. All right, let us do our confessionals.
Can I go last?
If you like.
Oh, yeah, I'm gonna mute myself, but pull up my headphones so I can still hear y'all.
You got it. Where did I had music here somewhere. Oh, hey, there's some music. There we go. All right. Mod Eater Hiccup, who wants to go first?
1 second.
All right, then Hiccup it
I'll
is.
go first.
How's Hiccup doing? How's Hiccup doing tonight? How does she feel about what happened this evening?
Hiccup's still just with the breeze and her little feathers, trying to hang on to her hat. I imagine she's probably like taken a ribbon and like tied it around like her underneath her beak so that her hat doesn't fly off. She's doing great. This is really great. She's really excited because we're going on even more adventures, and then we're also gonna get more money, which Maudit seems really excited about. So she's excited too. But she's most excited that she got to go and look in the library, and she's hopefully going to get some spells when the DM decides what spells she gets. And she did send a list, so she did her homework already. And yeah, she's super excited, and she wants to blow some stuff up because she thinks that'll be cool too.
Misty Step, Magic Missile, and Featherfall.
Hold on, let me write it down! And she's super excited, but she's also worried about missing school, and she hopes that they're able to get back on by Monday morning because her 8 a.m. class is a killer.
Just to be clear, this is Sunday night that you're gonna engage in combat on the high seas, and you might be back at school by tomorrow.
It'll be fine.
All right.
Wait, which spells did you say again?
What I say? Magic Missile, Misty Step, and I don't know. I closed my phone. Thunderwave.
I got a second level too.
Oh, Featherfall. Right, Featherfall.
I got a second level too.
I thought that was
Misty Step.
Yeah.
Misty Step.
Yep. All right. Maudit Confessionnal.
So, Maudit she's having an interesting time. The haunted house exploration wasn't super her jam, but this is a little bit more interesting. This is a set task with a fun challenge of how do I retrieve the masthead or figurehead or whatever.
I'm sorry, it's my fault.
It's called. And also, I love scamming a good politician out of money, so it's fun. I'm having a good time.
Yay. All right. Pepsi.
Pepsi kind of came back to things with a little bit of a brain scramble because she did have a very good residency wherever she was playing. So Pepsi is just really psyched to jump back and be back with her roommates, classmates, who she truly, really adores. and to feel like she's like a useful part of the team, because sometimes she feels, you know, like maybe an erstwhile rock star is maybe not the best, I don't know, dungeon buddy. So yeah, she's just really psyched to like kind of help out as much as she can. She's really excited to have all this napalm or whatever we're calling it, Thanos fire or whatever. And yeah, I think more than anything, with each session we play, she just feels closer and closer and more protective of her roommates and friends. And that sort of outweighs any other sort of, I don't know, not dedication, but like commitments she has to others, to the point where she's actually like regretting going home to do the show and really kind of wondering if like maybe that part of her life is not over, but less of a priority, because she's finding much more like life inspiration with the people that she's settling in with now. Much like someone who goes off to college realizes that like they want to put down their childish dreams and, you know, really connect with the people who are meaningful to them in their life. Yeah, I think that's sort of where Pepsi's brain is at.
That's awesome. I love that. All right, let us go back over. We will hopefully have a full boat next Monday. I'm hoping. And we will be going back to college, assuming nobody dies in the sea battle. But we'll be hopefully going back to college and having midterms.
Oh, no. Exciting.
Yes. And the midterms, by the way, you've been informed by instructors. They're going to be about SLOD.
Well, the fuck what?
And that's exactly what you all said the first time. Yep, it is magical physiologies, and your testing will be about the various species of SLOD. I love the looks on all your faces, except for Kirsten, who's writing it down.
Is that like a type of slug dog?
No.
I was thinking it's like an attack where like you take like a KFC styrofoam cup of coleslaw and you're just like, bam, slod.
I'm sorry, I love that. Here, I'll give you the one sentence what they're about. And remember, you guys don't actually have to know this. Your characters studied this, so there'll be some rolls, and you'll get to decide if you want to cram all night, study with your friends, study by yourself, cheat and try to get a copy of the answers, or try to cheat off someone next to you. And all of those things come with benefits and drawbacks.
Muddy, what you got for this?
I mean, it depends. So it's magical physiologies, right?
Mm-hmm.
Are they a humanoid or like animalistic?
Here, I'll tell you what they are. They are... I didn't want the death slod. This death slod are aberrations. Hold on. Blue slod. They are the slod... Oh, they are. I guess they're all aberrations. So they are all aberration-type creatures.
They're like big frog creatures.
Okay, that answers more of my question of like,
Thank
are they
you.
more human-esque or are they more beast-esque? If they are more beast-esque, I am more likely to know things about them. If they are more human-esque, I
Gotcha.
am more likely to be like, fuck that, that's boring.
I feel like I'll probably want to cram with you. I was kind of low-key asking for a cheat sheet, but...
All right, well...
Yeah.
It's cool. We'll figure it out. We'll get there.
Yep. And we'll figure it out next time. So tune in next Monday night, 8 o'clock Eastern, 7 o'clock Central, and see what happens when they have their nautical combat in the C word.
Our nautical combat.
Nautical combat in the C word. And hopefully they make it back to school unscathed so they can have their tests on the frog creature slod.
Oh my god, are they like Gitrog monsters?
Very much so.
Oh! Then yeah, I totally know what those are.
All right.
Can we do plugs?
Yes, let's do plugs. Watch Coven MTG on Thursdays and Sundays for some Magic the Gathering content. Ella, and then we'll ask a certain person where she's available online for commissions.
I'm Ella Darling, ELAdarling.com will take you straight to my OnlyFans. It is free to subscribe. I post the most charming, adorable GFE video blogs, and I also throw up some more raunchy stuff. And it's fun, and you can just subscribe for free and like be chill about it. So like, just come hang with me. And if you subscribe, if you mention that you came, that you came to my OnlyFans from this stream, I'll send you a little like D&D themed. I'll have to dig it up, but I now have some really cute photos of me in front of a D20 looking all the things that I don't look when I'm on cam because I'm fucking tired. And next.
Is somebody open for commissions, and where can we find you online?
I am open for commissions. You can go to my Twitter, myriad_x is my social media handle for all social media platforms. So if you want to check out my work, that is the best place to find it. And you can either DM me, and I think I have my email also in my bio. And I also stream 3 days a week, Tuesday, Wednesdays, Thursdays. Tomorrow I will be streaming Cat Cafe Manager. So if you want to check that out, I will be streaming at 3 p.m. Pacific.
All right, I have to ask, is it literally you're a cat managing a cafe?
No, it's better.
And I was a person managing a cat cafe.
I was gonna ask if that was as fun as it looks.
Oh god.
I haven't played it yet. I just got it, but I'm gonna because I just finished Little Witch in the Woods last week, the early access. So this is my new game that I'm going to be starting up.
Also
as
another
well
game I've been waiting for.
Awesome. All right, everybody wave goodbye, and we will call it a night. Bye, everybody.
Bye.
And don't talk until I turn off your mic.
Talk, talk, talk.
Talk, 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 talk.
Talk, 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 talk. Talk, 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 talk.